All right. Let's see if that works.
Who knows? I can't unmute. Otherwise, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, all hell will break loose. All right, guys. We are here.
Yes.
That was Black Dog by
Samurai.
By Samurai, yeah. The guys that did the fucking technically it's Refused.
All the best songs in Cyberpunk.
Yeah. And I still want fucking Archangel. They have that one and they're like, oh, we'll put out a little clip of it during fucking Johnny's mission. And it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway, one sec. I want to test to make sure the mic's actually working. So, one sec.
Yeah. You phone posted.
Yeah, I was literally playing it through my fucking phone right there. And I could hear him. It's fine. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of an intermission period just because, like, we want to give people time to jump in and not immediately start the video game. Because we're playing a video game.
Playing multiple video game, maybe.
Yeah, multiple, depending on how long one video game is. Even though you're fucking dying right now.
I am literally dying. I got the second shot to the COVID vaccine, which gave me COVID. So don't worry, it's not transmittable. or so they say.
Yeah.
But I am fucking dying, so I'm gonna be more violent and belligerent, which is great.
Yeah. And I have the immune system of a fucking horse, so I'm fine.
Exactly.
Yep. And one guy's going, for fuck's sake, create some wallets for Bitcoin, Ethereum, XMR, and ADA already. You're already shilling on Subscribe Card. Why not expand? Maybe eventually. It's just at the moment, like...
Once someone donates one entire Bitcoin, then and only then shall the Bitcoin wallet be created.
Yeah, only when I can gain from it financially. But at the moment, I'm still kind of like on the fence. Like, the minute I jump in, it's gonna fall apart. So
we're shilling for rent for the time being.
yeah. Did you get them GameStop stock?
Ah, man, I had the chance to hop onto it like just before it blew up, and I was like, nah, man, fuck that shit. It's gonna end up blowing up in everyone's face, and it blew up in my face super hard.
Yep, you refused to get on the train.
It was the fucking Polar Express. Tom Hanks like popped out there and was like, "Hey man, you want some GameStop stocks?" And I was like, "Nah, man, fuck that. That's just gay." Then he started pulling off, and the stock started shooting up, and I was like, "No, God, please, no, Tom Hanks, come back, please. I want to get on the train." But alas, I can't.
You learn the hard way. It's like sometimes you trust Tom Hanks.
Missed opportunities, man.
Yep. Shota has Bell's palsy.
Fuck you son of a bitch.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, one guy says he made $200 off it. That's pretty good.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I do like there is like them exclusively trying to fuck Wall Street over. I do appreciate that.
Marshall even outright put it, fuck Wall Street.
Yeah. I do have some stock in AMC.
So hopefully that goes off. Just at the moment,
I doubt it will, but I got some in that.
You at least tried.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's not a billionaire. He didn't get to make an assload of money off GameStop.
If I made an assload of money, I would just buy a house, stay at home, and stream 24/7, so I can just spew my shit opinions to everybody nonstop.
Yeah. When are you gonna get a PO box for channel mail?
Listen, there's a non-0% chance that someone's gonna cut their fucking balls off and send it to any PO box that we make. So that, I'm just saying.
Yeah. That is something where I'm like, the one day we get something in the mail, and it's just a guy cut his own balls off because he was having a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
And he put the wrong YouTuber's address on it. It was supposed to go to, like, I don't know, pick a fucking YouTuber like Markiplier. That Markiplier was supposed to get a man's testicles, but he fucked up and sent it to ours. So we cannot have a P.O. box, because those testicles are supposed to go to Markiplier. That's where they're destined to go.
Exactly. Made $5K on GME calls. Feels good.
That's pretty
good
fucking
shit,
good.
I've seen some shit where one guy posted he took some of his shares out and I guess sold them. So he made a bit on that. And he went ahead and went to GameStop and bought a bunch of Nintendo Switches for some kids at a children's hospital, which is that's cool. I like
that's
that.
nice. One guy, like the people are going send Anthrax. I'm telling you
Anthrax
now,
inbound.
If you send Anthrax, I'm fucking weaponizing it. I got a list.
I got a list, and I'm at the top of that list, motherfucker.
Top of the list currently, that bitch at fucking Pizza Hut that yelled at me.
Listen, she only yelled at you because you ordered 6 pizzas, and when she said, "Oh, are you having a party?" you said, "No, I'm going to eat them all myself."
It's because I ordered the Detroit style, and I was like, the Detroit style is like the worst fucking... The Detroit style pizza at Pizza Hut is like the worst fucking thing I've ever eaten. Don't fucking eat it. It oh god.
Mate, you do realize that people are already sending pictures of their balls to Count Dankula. What have you got to fucking lose? No. There's a difference between pictures of your balls and you actually cutting your fucking testicles off and sending it via the mail.
If you send us ball pictures, all we'll do is review them.
Guess what? They're not as saggy as mine, so fuck you.
So, yeah, we've also been watching the fucking Fallout Frontier thing.
You guys have. I'm
yeah, you've actually kept your head clear of that.
I'm nice, beautiful virgin boy, which is part of the stream is going to be explaining what the fuck is going on with that.
Okay. Yeah, we got some things to get through. We got a lot of shit to get through. It's going to be fucking wild.
It's going to be fucking wild.
Yeah. Because I found out... Excuse me for a moment. I found out that the Resident Evil 8 demo was actually public. I was thinking, oh yeah, that's a thing going around for like influencers and journalists. Give me one quick second. We actually got a super chat.
Oh shit.
He's got to find it.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh fuck.
And it's fine. Give me 1 second. I'll go there. We're making sure. I don't want to fuck this guy out of $20. But okay, so.
Remember the sacrifices of the Sneed Clave pee poop poop funk Janie's fuck juice. All right.
Yeah, dude, I was watching that fucking interview. Holy shit. That fucking, like... I've never seen an interview go down in flames the way it did. Like, no joke. It was like one of the most fucking agonizing things possible. So I don't know where to jump in at. There's like a billion fucking things going on. And it's fucking great. Everyone knows about the GameStop thing. So we'll talk about that in a bit. Everyone's kind of following it. But for the Fallout Frontier thing, I do want to talk about it. Because that's been my personal favorite rabbit hole these past few weeks. So for those unaware, the GameStop fucking... the GameStop thing. Oh, 1 sec. We actually have...
$10 from Crumb?
Yep.
Yo Lolly, what's good, homie? Anyways, I was curious on your opinions on the live stream we rated with /V on Fallout Frontier. I thought Tom was spinning and deflecting while Vickers acted like Frontier's personal salad tosser.
That was something I did want to talk about. Where essentially Fallout Frontier was a very popular mod. It was a really anticipated mod. People were looking forward to it the same way they look forward to like a mainline Fallout game. It was fucking big. It did
have like quite a bit of hype behind it, to the point where even though I had like no preordained interest in it,
you heard about it.
Yeah, I'd heard about it, which in turn generated a bit of interest.
Yeah. Off topic, but how you liking Technolize so far? I like Technolize a lot. It's fun. But yeah, so Fallout Frontier. Essentially, it was going to be a winter biome mod. That was the original idea. It would just put you in the cold. That was literally just the beginning. And it grew into, well, we had to find a reason why you're in this biome. We have to add this, we have to add that. And it ballooned up into being like a DLC level expansion. Where it's like, holy fuck, this is huge. And they were kind of quiet about it for a long time. People were waiting for it. They were excited for it. Mm-hmm. You know, dudes like TK Mantis, Mike Burnfire, Fallout YouTubers were like really excited for it. Mm-hmm. I like Fallout. I'm not like ultra into it where I follow every single thing. These dudes fucking loved Fallout.
$5 from Anon. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Essentially, there was a bunch of weird controversies coming out after 7 years of people waiting.
Yeah.
Because they were starting to advertise it. They put trailers out. They were shilling it on V a lot. And that was annoying a lot of people on V, where it's like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you showing this mod everywhere? Mm-hmm. Well, people were digging into it. And there were interviews from the developers saying, yeah, you can join the Legion, you can join the NCR, you can join this group called the Crusaders or something. But you can't join the Legion. Not the Legion. I always say the Legion when I mean to say the Enclave.
The Enclave, yeah.
And it fucking confuses people.
I saw that post where they're like talking shit directly to the Enclave dude.
Yeah, where you cannot join the fucking... You cannot join the Enclave because they're the main bad guys of the story. Mm-hmm. Now, I actually talked about this in a previous live stream, and I said, if they simply tackle it from that perspective of they're the main bad guys, you can't join the main bad guys, they're just going to kill you no matter what, that'd be fine. It'd still be a little like, well, you at least give people the option. But no, they were directly saying like, oh yeah, it's a fascist power fantasy. They're a one-dimensional bad guy. And the line that everyone picked up on was the one guy that was saying like, yeah, they're Trump supporters. They're a fascist power fantasy. Like the big fat guy. You could hear it in his voice. Mm. His fucking voice was like, blah, blah. And
$2 from Wary. Even following Vegas modern authors want to be Epstein.
Yeah.
It's true.
And essentially that made a lot of people curious. Like, what the fuck? Why can't you join the Enclave? And it's like, fascist power fantasy? Are you fucking kidding? Mm-hmm. Now, granted, the mod takes place in Portland, so that should have been something everyone saw coming.
Oh my god.
It literally takes place in Portland. But the mod came out, and people were looking into it, because they're like, okay, let's see what this has to offer. A lot of people didn't even give a shit about the Enclave thing. They just wanted to play this mod. Mm-hmm. And you had all this fucked up, weird sex stuff. Like...
You showed me the fucking teenage sex slave that had her age patched up.
And they swear up and down, no, she was always older than that. You know, she was older than that.
I accidentally clicked the wrong number.
But there's a whole bunch of people up and down swearing like, no, you patched her up multiple times.
Oh.
Like, it's a thing where at every step, all these fucking developers are fucking each other over, changing their stories. They're doing everything they can not to get caught.
Right.
And it only got fucking worse from there because you had the fucking America thing. On top of that, you have like a person who's blatantly supposed to be like a Tumblr artist talking about drawing porn. And it would have been
in game?
Yeah. It's blatantly a parody of a Tumblr artist. She draws porn and like sells it to people. That's how she makes her money.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least something, but it was legit fucking... She outright said, when I turn 18, I'm going to the desert and having sex and doing drugs.
Oh, no.
So it's like, okay, what the fuck? That's a red flag right there.
Yeah. $5 from Anon again. Papa Booey.
Papa Booey. But... yeah, you had the You Can Be My Slave Girl, which is the courier literally turning an emotionally damaged teenage girl into a sex slave.
Yeah, it's a fucking speech check, which that made me laugh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You have the fucking Tumblr artist girl who's like 16, 17. You have the Deathclaw sex. You have the bug people you can have sex with.
Yeah.
Every fucking location has a prostitute you can fuck, or a female character you can fuck. Like, it is blatantly like, there is straight up fucking... there is way too much sex in this mod. Just way too much. And it got to the point where people were digging around and going like, why can you have sex with a Deathclaw? Why can you do this? Why can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And people were digging into it. And, someone put, send Shota your scrota.
Listen, you keep talking shit, we're gonna get a fucking Manscaped fucking sponsorship, okay? Oh, $9.99 from Todd Howard. They have female legionaries, the same legion that use women as sneeding cattle. Portland really did get to the legion. Also, Max Caulfield is in the mod.
Yeah, they straight up name dropped fucking Caulfield.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, the whole thing about female legionaries, where it's like, the Legion literally consider women to be cattle.
Yeah.
They're not people. The fact they even talk to the courier is like a big deal. Because you are so important. $5 from Assist Donick Dumb. You're a bad guy, but are you bad enough, dude, to enslave jailbait in Portland?
Listen. This would have gone over completely different if that was their fucking tagline on the Steam storefront.
Well, the thing is, they swore, like, because a whole bunch of devs started jumping ship from the mod. And this is after they found out one of the developers, he worked on, like, fucking, what was the term?
CP?
No, he worked on, like, guns and Pip-Boy art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, as it turns out, Zoo the Skunk, that's the guy. Turns out he's like a furry artist on DeviantArt.
Yeah, Zoo the Skunk.
Yeah. And he draws, like, My Little Pony hentai.
Oh.
And, like, baby fur stuff. So people dug into that and is like, what the fuck? And it turns out he drew some stuff of underage things. And in fact, there's a message going around where it's him saying, I'm leaving Fur Fandy because there's too many strict rules on drawing not safe for work with minors.
Oh, no.
So he goes to Ink Bunny where they don't care.
Okay. Slav in the chat with $19.99. If this doesn't go towards bullets for the Lolly Defense Force, I'm gonna be disappointed in you. Hey, I have a couple thousand rounds in my chest, so we're good. Granted, they're only 9s, but you know we're good.
Yeah, we Gucci.
Anon again with $5. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Zoo the Skunk. Yeah, that is the guy's name. And essentially, people dug up the fact that he drew that shit. And that was spreading around like wildfire. And everyone disavowed and is like, fuck, we gotta jump ship. And the funny thing is, as soon as it was really kicking off and the mod was dying, everyone thought the exact same thing. They're scapegoating this dude. They're using this guy as like the end-all be-all. We can't work on the mod anymore. He was tied to too many things.
Right.
Even though it's like, no, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
All you motherfuckers are tied into this.
Yeah. So a lot of people are thinking that the mod was just absolutely falling apart after all the shit came out. Where, you know, the shit with America, the shit with AJ, the sex slave, who is like literally, she is the epitome of mind break tag. And, like, there's a part where you can have her kill her rapist, and she's, like, crying, blowing his body to pieces with a shotgun. And you take her outside, and she has, like, a mental breakdown and just sits in an ice cave wanting to freeze to death.
What's my speech check? What's your fucking speech check to that one?
I think you can
Come on, baby, let's fucking keep our bodies warm in the ice cave. I know you just murdered a dude.
You have to have sex with the traumatized sex slave to keep her alive.
Right. $2.99 from Todd Howard. They ripped off a scene from Wolfenstein. What?
They ripped off multiple scenes from Wolfenstein. There is a space station, because the Enclave are literally space Nazis.
Yeah.
And the main bad guy...
According to them.
Yeah, the main bad guy is a Nazi scientist that is blatantly Death's Head.
Man.
There is a word-for-word scene where you have to... remember the beginning of the New Order? When you have to pick one of your guys to die.
Oh, yeah.
They do that.
You fuck off.
Yeah. And
fuck off.
And all around, people say the NCR is like a blatant, like, militaristic fan fiction.
$5 from Jacobus March. I think the most important thing isn't the Zoo guy being a baby fur. It's the reaction from the dev team. Zoo never wrote the America dialogue.
Exactly. And a lot of people are pointing that out where they're acting like this dude dive bombed the entire mod, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And in fact, it really does feel like they're kind of selling them out to kind of protect their own fuck-ups.
Oh, yeah.
Where, I don't know if you watched the Tyler McVickers interview.
Mm-mm.
I did. And I actually feel bad for TG Spy. That's the guy that was the lead of the whole thing. But at the same time, I feel like everything was his fault.
Really?
Where the excuse that was coming again and again was, we're not game devs. Every time someone point that out, where it's like, well, why is this? Why is that? He would say, well, we're not game devs. We're just doing this for free.
Well, that means you're not held down by the same bullshit the game devs are.
Exactly. It's a thing where...
You still had a group of people that were bouncing these ideas around, and you as a group of people said, okay, this is fine. Yeah. Send it.
You are not doing your job as a project lead. You needed to act like a leader for these people.
Yeah.
$5 from assistdonut.com. You've lost karma for not looting the mind-broken Sneed slave in the ice cave to keep her warm. You monster.
Listen. It's one of those fucking like fake out karma moments, right? Where you lose karma, but in the long run you gain karma because you gain her respect versus fucking like sex enslaving her for the rest of her fucking life. You got this fucking harem going on. They're all in the fucking ice cave. You just come up and pick one of them to be your fucking sex slave. you just gotta hope that whichever one you pick is the right age.
See, I've been watching Boardwalk Empire lately, and you find out there's a character in the show that is straight up a pedophile, and he is like an elitist, fucking in control of the government pedophile. Mm-hmm. And the main character would end up having to do jobs for him because that's how he like made his money and got his position.
Yeah.
So there's a character that is the pedophile's son, who was born after he molested a girl. Major spoilers, I'm not going to explain who. If you've already watched the show, you know who it is.
Spoilers, I'm not explaining.
Spoilers, I'm not explaining, yeah. But, so there's a point where the main character is talking with the guy, the pedophile's son, and is like, yeah, you want to know how he picked your mom? He had all the girls line up and he just pointed. So that's all I can think about, where there needed to be like a jump in time, like 15 years later, where if you did in fact mind break the slave and brought her back to the NCR, they treat her as like a cum dumpster, and you're talking to the slave's offspring, and you get a speech check for the slave's child.
Speech check 100%.
And it is your classic New Vegas ultimate asshole move. You just whisper in the child's ear. All they had to do was point.
It's like the you're a bitch and your brother was a bitch too moment.
Yeah.
Only it's I sold your mom into sex slavery and someone forgot to swallow.
What show is that again? That is Boardwalk Empire. And I'm not explaining anything about what went down. Mm-hmm. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that straight up happened. And it is one of the most fucking vicious scenes ever.
It's like Russian roulette, but instead of getting shot, you might pick an underage girl. $9.99 from Todd Howard. Fallout Frontier should have had this as a selling point. Fallout Frontier, the premier Genghis Khan simulator. Fuck yeah! That's how you sell a game.
Porno film levels of writing, oh Jesus.
Yeah.
did not feel bad for TG Spy. He's a liar and spineless coward. He backtracked so hard from everything. Claims everything was a joke. He also didn't allow Mantis a platform to defend himself on stream. Yeah, I also noticed that. During the live stream, they would really shit-talk TK Mantis, who's a really big Fallout YouTuber. He has made so many fucking videos on Fallout. He's a fucking historian of this shit. Well, they kept claiming that he was ultra butthurt after not being allowed a voice role. Even though TK Mantis came out and explained everything about that, where it's like, hey, I was recast while I was dying of COVID.
Right.
And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. He admits he didn't really do that good, but the fact they did that and was like just saying, well, you didn't input your shit. It's like, I did input my shit. I just couldn't change it because I was really sick at the time.
Yeah.
Well, he explained the whole drama, and he really didn't do anything. But ever since, he was just kind of like worried about the mod. He also dropped out for a bunch of other reasons, such as they're not respecting the lore the way they should, and they were adding in a bunch of stupid shit. He was trying to warn them, and was like, you really want to be careful of what you're adding, but they didn't listen to him. And they just accused him of being a troll. Well, look what happened now.
Right. Black Templar with $5. More important is Devilfish, the only writer for the NCR questline. He threatened to leave and plus gut the mod if anyone touches his quest.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible, because that's the same, that's like the equivalent of that one dude that paid to have his fucking OC inserted into that fucking Kickstarter card game. Like, that's the same fucking thing where you paid for it and you're autistic enough to be like, no, don't touch my shit.
Someone put, the usual stream with Lolly. The moment you join, he starts talking about mind-broken sex slaves and ice caves.
Exactly.
I still have people, like quoting me from, like, I think it was, like, the second chat stream I ever did, and I was talking about how I would fix Last of Us 2. I still have people making, like, an out-of-context quote where it's like, Last of Us 2 would have been better if Ellie got raped. And it's this thing where I'm super, like, I fucking own that.
I'm standing by what I said. Nothing I ever say is something I'm going to take back.
Yeah. Rants, but awful.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Chucks for the Chuck throne. Oh, God.
Yeah. But, yeah, essentially, that's kind of all that went down. Where it just completely exploded. And it feels like all the shit they were ignoring for a long time came back to bite them. Because if you watch Remy Down Under's video on it, he actually did an interview with most of the crew. And he was actually trying to be nice to him and be like, okay, I want to give you your shot to explain everything.
Yeah.
And essentially, the main problem, you can kind of tell, is that nobody was really watching what the other guys were doing.
Yeah.
Nobody was watching what the writers were doing. Nobody was watching what the voice actors were doing. So that led to shit where there would be, like, written text on screen, where it's like the subtitle, but the actual voice actor saying something else. And on top of that, TJ Spy, who is supposed to be the lead, he is the project lead, would only debug and bug fix. Now, it's good he would try to optimize, but he's not watching what everyone's doing like the lead is supposed to do.
Right.
You know, you're not focused on just one department.
You're called a lead for a fucking reason. You need to be able to watch over every department.
Exactly. Original Professor for $5. I went from a polite conversation about tomboys to a pedo game dev. What a change.
What a change.
Yeah. And I will say, that Tyler McVicker interview was bullshit, where I was in the chat trying to, like, you know, I wanted to ask some questions. I'm going to be like, okay, so what was the mindset was this? You know, why were you saying, like, the Enclave were fucking Trump supporters, you know, when all this other fucked up shit's in it? Because I even asked him, what's the deal with the America thing? Why are you able to do that? Why are you able to, like, literally mind break an emotionally broken, suicidal teenage girl into being your fucking sex slave?
Right.
And his only response is, well, that's the point. That's the evil choice.
That's the evil choice.
So I'm like,
why do I gain karma from it?
So I'm like, what the fuck? Well, why can't I do the Enclave then?
Right.
And, like, I think his only response, because people were grilling him about that, was like, well, it's not fun being evil. It's like, the fuck are you talking about? Have you never played KOTOR?
Are you fucking autistic? Have you not played 50% of this fucking game?
It's like, dude, people love being a fucking asshole. It's great.
Yeah.
Too many cooks in the kitchen and someone shat in the soup pot. Yeah. That's actually perfect. Yeah. The NCR quest was fucking, like, dead from the get-go, and it took up so much. And the rest of the mod had to fucking carry that.
Right.
So it's like, oof. Coomers never change.
the lack of Enclave was the real problem. People have wanted the option to join them for decades, and when you finally give them the chance, mod or otherwise, people get insulted for it.
Yeah. And your only excuse is like, well, that's the thing. He flip-flopped on it multiple times.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because he doesn't have, like, an actual reason. The real reason is he wanted, like, a scapegoat. They wanted a scapegoat to throw shit at and be like, man, fuck these guys. These are guys that, like, we don't like. These are their opinions that we don't like. And
when people were making fun of him for being stupid, he was like, well, no, it was actually, because he said it was like a resource issue.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have the resources to include an Enclave campaign. Then he said, well, we never even considered an Enclave campaign. It's like, you've changed your story 3 or 4 different fucking times.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't really take what he says at face value.
Right.
It's like, I think there was the way I'm kind of seeing it is this mod had a fucking awful problem of nobody knew what it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of people stitching their own shit into it. And that led to fucking problems.
Yeah.
So, who's ready for Resident Evil Village? I am ultra fucking ready. It is so fucking good.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be fun. It'll be nice to have, like, another Resident Evil game that is, like, overly horror oriented versus, like, the 3 remake, which ended up being, like, overly action oriented.
Because I just finished RE3 remake not too long ago, and yeah, it is ultra fucking actiony.
Oh, yeah. $10 from Robert Bloomsburg. I remember mentioning TKS Mantis's take on Frontier on one of your commune posts. That was before his video on the situation learned how he was Discord rated by the Frontier stands.
Yeah, that's the thing. They kept accusing him of rating their Discord. It was the exact opposite. He would have fucking Discord people from like the Frontier jumping in.
Really?
And the funny thing is, this has affected other mods where now the fucking Beyond Skyrim people are gunning after.
Really?
Yes. So the Beyond Skyrim.
Why is this just a fucking like a quicksand pit of shit?
Right? But yeah, the Beyond Skyrim people, one of the devs for it, Beyond Skyrim is essentially a mod that's trying to bring every region of Tamriel into Skyrim.
Yeah.
You could go to Cyrodiil, you could go to Argonia, you can go to all sorts of different places. One of the guys that was working on Cyrodiil wanted to do an AMA on V.
Mm-hmm.
And is like, hey, we're being open about our mod. Because he saw what went down with Frontier and was like, I am not letting that fucking happen.
The beads of sweat are forming on his forehead and he's like, oh no.
So he did an AMA on V and is like, hey, ask any questions, I'm open about this, whatever. He got banned from their Discord because they considered one of the responses anti-LGBT.
Really?
So in retaliation...
Really? Okay.
He leaked all of Cyrodiil. All of Cyrodiil.
Get fucking ass blasted.
All of it. He just said, fuck you. And he put up a mega link for it.
You fucking shit on your devs and your devs just leak a quarter of your fucking game because fuck you.
Exactly. And it's like, so we've watched 2 mods that have been worked on for fucking years die.
Oh yeah, right?
Like, holy shit.
It, like, Frontier wasn't just shit enough to drag itself down, it had to drag another legacy mod down with it.
Bottled titty milk for $10. Opinion on Lizard Sex Slave NTR bonus mod to really round out the Frontier experience. Dude, some of the fucking speech checks are so bad.
God.
One of them, like, people were, like, looking at all the fucking responses you could do for the Deathclaw one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, agility. I'm a quick fuck that likes a sick fuck. Like, it is so fucking, like, oh my god. One of them is straight up, I want to have sex with you, please have sex with me.
I hope that one is a fucking, like, a 2% speech check pass no matter what.
Yeah.
$4.99 from the original Professor. How do you guys feel about Fallout 4 New Vegas? It's basically New Vegas and the 4 engine.
I'm excited for it, but at this point I'm wary about all their fucking mods.
Right.
All it takes is one bad day.
Yeah. I think it'll be really cool. That being said, the 4 engine is just it's not a big enough improvement to really make me care about it. Like it would be nice to have New Vegas and all of New Vegas packaged in with 4 like that in like a pretty new coat of paint, but other than that,
$5 from Anon OP. Baba Booey, my kind of mods.
Baba Booey.
I'm assuming you're talking about the NTR lizard ones. Yeah, those are Those are for a section of man that they brought us to the moon.
No, but here's the thing, like your lizard waifu mommy is like strolling through the forest, and you're out picking her fucking daisies because you're a sick cuck that likes to get fucked.
Yeah.
And your fucking lizard mommy GF is getting dicked down by some fucking weird ass
Death Claw, and he's staring you directly into the eyes the whole time.
He's staring you down in the eyes, and the only thing that's running through your character's mind is like it in brackets. Man, that's a massive Death Claw dick.
Eon232 for $2. Hey, my man just got home from work and saw you streaming. Since you saw Remy's video, did you see how they treated him? TG Spies seemed to be the only professional one, while others despised Remy's first video and described him as a clout chaser. As stated, I feel bad for TG Spy, but at the same time, I feel like he kind of brought a lot of this onto himself. He really did. A lot of it kind of was on him. Yeah. War Crime Enthusiast for $2. Gonna have dinner soon, but just checking in. Thank you.
Sweet. Hope you have some good shit planned for dinner.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think we've had our discussion of Frontier. Do you want to move on to the video game?
Sure. We can do video game.
We're going to do video game now.
We can do video game. I hope this crashes the entire fucking stream. It didn't. Damn.
Yeah. Okay, so once again... one sec. That was the wrong thing.
Wrong audio.
Yeah, wrong audio. Exactly, wrong audio. Here. I'm trying to see if our audio is good.
At the Almighty Lolly, I think there's a mod that unites both New Vegas and the Fallout 3 map.
Yeah.
Yes, Tale of Two Wastelands, I believe.
Yeah, Tale of Two Wastelands. And I want to say that one had multiplayer support, but Bethesda DMCA'd it.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, is our speaking audio good, or do we need to try and futz around with that?
Right now, let me see. Should be good. Oh, one sec.
You fucking animal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if our audio...
Okay.
You fucking animal.
We have to test it on my phone. We have to.
I'm gonna fucking hit you. Everyone's demanding tiggle bitties.
Everyone is demanding the fucking vampire mommy.
Listen, what you guys don't understand is the vampire mommy is just gonna be like a 20-minute segment in the entire game, and then Chris Redfield's gonna pop in from behind and rip her in half, and everyone's gonna be absolutely fucking livid.
And Chris is just gonna slam his feet down and scream at the top of his lungs. Leon's an alcoholic that ran off with a Chinese woman. You have to fuck my sister.
Ethan, you have to fuck my wife. I put your ex-wife down. Do it now.
Tale of Two Wasteland devs cancel the mod to stand with the Frontier. Holy shit.
It's the Frontier just keeps dragging everything down.
We're gonna see Bethesda die.
Jesus Christ.
People are saying hit him, Shota.
Hit him, Shota.
Okay. We are going to go ahead... Ow. Okay, we are going to go ahead and start the video game now.
Yeah, we're going to start video game.
I had no idea the Resident Evil 8 demo was public.
Yeah, I knew it was on PS5. I thought it was on PS4 as well. But hey, at least one of us has a PS5.
I legit thought it was a thing you had to do an email to Capcom and be like, hey, I want a press build or something like that. Turns out, no.
I want a press build. Listen, if I could get a hold of someone at Capcom, I would just tell them to make all the titties bouncier in all their fighting games. That's all. I wouldn't use it for anything nefarious.
I mean, they knew exactly what they were doing with this.
Right.
Okay.
Objective: survive.
Okay. So I'm imagining this is going to be just like the fucking demo for 7.
Probably.
Where it was, more about fucking just teasing stuff.
$5 from Anon again. Can we get a mega link of the 8 gigs worth of vampire waifu, please?
You know what? Okay. I might have been exaggerating.
It might not be 8 gigs, but it could be 12.
It might be 20. To whomever is trying to escape this place, I hope this note will be of assistance. You don't know me, but you will have to trust me if you want to survive. First, you need to get out of the cell. Look around for a way out. Get on your hands and knees if you must. And then search for the thing you'll need to escape. It'll be hidden where they'll least suspect, soaked in blood. Once you get out of the dungeon, you should find yourself in a room. The door there won't lead to salvation. The light will lead you down the right path. You might hit a dead end, but do not give up. There should be a way to proceed hidden somewhere. Once you find a ladder, the only way is up, but watch out. Don't let them see you. Plan to make my escape tonight and pray you'll make it out alive.
Awesome. We're trapped in a cool dungeon. $5 from the original Professor. Now Microsoft has Bethesda on money IV drip to make video games for our platform. Yeah.
Get on your hands and knees.
Get on your hands and knees and suck from the dick milk of fucking Microsoft.
Yeah. Everyone's freaking out about the 20 gigs. Listen, it might be 30. I'm sorry. I keep lying to you. I'm embarrassed. It might be 40.
Wary with $2 looking to buy an Evo Scorpion. Any thoughts? Hey man, if you got the money, go for it.
Okay.
I will always stand behind you on your purchase decisions. Speaking of which, I have a 1911 coming in this Wednesday. So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Pretty good. Too bad 45 ammo is fucking $2 a bullet.
Oh, they have a needle.
Ooh. All the cool torture instruments.
This is a badass fucking medieval dungeon. Medicines for keeping livestock alive.
Yeah, livestock.
So these are like the metal as fuck vampires that will kidnap you and fucking drain you.
Metal.
That's awesome. I want to fight Dracula, even if it is a big titty mommy. And at that point, I'll admit I'll be conflicted, but you know what? I'll live.
I'll live.
Yeah. So
we have an entire hard drive dedicated entirely to mommy milkers.
I might have invented SSDs just to get more storage space for mommy milkers.
Faster access to mommy milkers.
She's dead, so
yeah.
Fuck do I care about her. Another torture room. This reminds me of fucking Conviction, like that. The part where Mozgus like tortures all the people in the fucking basement.
God, what did I tell you about bringing up Mozgus in my house? What the fuck did I tell you?
Another chain.
Oh, that was cool. That dude's missing his legs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Metal.
Okay, so we need something to break chains. So, $2 from Torn90. Opinion on Dickinson XXPA combat shotguns.
Are those the belt-fed ones? Give me a sec.
Yeah, look that up. They might be. That does sound familiar. Okay. So our key will be soaked in blood. Oh. So you have to fall over.
Ooh.
Give me the fucking bolt cutters. I'm pretty sure she won't come back as a zombie. I don't think there are zombies in this. I think it's purely... What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thing fell over. Okay.
I have never seen them before, but they look pretty cool.
They look sick?
Yeah. The one I was thinking of is a... It's like a...
Well, I just saw a dead body in a Romanian suicide forest.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Do it. Bob for key apples. Aw.
Oh, it's half a lockpick.
No, that's one full lockpick, you son of a bitch.
But you were saying before I interrupted you.
I was saying I said belt fed. What I mean is drums. They got drums and
oh yeah, like the big ass fucking shotguns.
Yeah, they also have different shells for military use where you can like essentially have an explosive shotgun shell.
That's pretty awesome.
It is cool.
Let me see.
Do you guys have force reset trigger? I'm thinking of buying one myself. I personally don't. At least not yet.
To my knowledge, I don't.
So I couldn't tell you. You've already fucked up?
Ow. That's how I was supposed to do it. Oh. I love the aesthetic of this. This is actually really cool. Of course, I love the whole classic gothic horror. Like,
yeah.
Bloodborne was so fucking good. I loved it.
Oh, yeah. Ultimate CBT dungeon, they lock you up and drain you forever. Fuck yes.
It's fucking great.
It sucks being a Resident Evil fan right now because my friends think I'm a coomer despite me buying the director's cut on PS1.
Listen, okay, I have bought like 12 collector's editions of Resident Evil 8.
Of exclusively 8. Listen, you talk shit, but please keep in mind, whenever 7 was coming out, I bought like legitimately 9 copies of that game, and I was handing them out to people that we knew so that we could get some sales for 7 so Resident Evil wouldn't fucking die.
You were desperate to revive Resident Evil.
I wanted Resident Evil to live a good, healthy life.
You were willing to make that fucking blood pact.
love how chill you guys are compared to everyone else who's played this demo. Should we go into like fucking autistic YouTuber mode where every time like a rat runs across the wall we gotta scream like pansies?
Compared to my childhood, this is nothing.
Yeah,
You motherfuckers act like you never got tortured before.
every time I get out of my car at work, I hear like fucking an automatic going off, maybe fucking like 400, 500 feet on the like down on the highway. So like this shit, bullets scare me more than zombies or vampires ever will.
I mean, just saying.
Shota is depressed armed Santa. Oh.
I know I hit a switch and that did a thing. I'm just trying to figure out what it does.
You probably look at the table.
I did look at the table. It's just meat.
Oh, okay.
It stinks so bad. Imagine the smell.
I hope this isn't a time demo.
Nah. See, I keep thinking I have to do this. I keep hitting the fucking things. I'm thinking like, oh, it'll play the music and then it'll do a thing. But it's not.
Is Chris Redfield a werewolf? I'm not sure, but the art for like the cover of it kind of...
They keep putting him next to a wolf.
Yeah, they like splice his face in half, and one half is Chris Redfield, and the other half is a werewolf. So I'm fully on board with Chris Redfield went to Transylvania and fucking decided, hey, we're gonna fuck up some vampires. That fuck zombies. Vampires are all the rage now.
Well, everyone knows how to deal with a zombie in this world.
Right.
Even the parasite people didn't know how to deal with. June 9th, 1958. It was my first day working at the castle today. I was most shocked to see the masters of the house were all women. The mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite peculiar. June 23rd, 1958. It's been 2 weeks since I started working at the castle, and I'm a little afraid. Another maid, Adela, made a mistake, and Miss Daniela slashed her face with a knife. And at night, I can hear wailing as if ghosts roam the halls. I'm going to go home. July 8th, 1958. I don't know what to do. The young ladies were complaining it was too hot and stuffy during dinner. So open the windows just a crack. Shut it now, they all shrieked at me in unison. I fear I may be taken down to the cellar, never to be seen of again. I don't know what to do. So yeah, he was literally about to kill them with sunlight.
Get fucking better, loser. That's what you do.
This man has the greatest job on earth and he still finds a reason to complain. Jesus Christ.
Get a gif of Markiplier's face and have it take up half the screen. Listen, we'll just have to like rig it up with the fucking VTuber software, so that we can just live action role play as Markiplier. At all my lolly, poor Ethan. He's in the middle of a war for the survival of a bloodline. Chris wants to continue the Redfield, but then the mommy milkers attacked.
He doesn't know which side to be on.
What? There is no side when you can just dick down every woman that walks your way because you're a fucking Giga Chad.
This really is a pretty house. I like it.
These gilded walls.
It's nice. I like it. Clear out the vampires. This place would be kick-ass.
Can't clear out vampires. They're what makes the aesthetic.
Well, you know what? You're right. Okay, you've got a point there. And vampires are sentient. So all you have to do is befriend the vampires. Like Las Plagas, that was the parasite controlling them. They didn't have any choice.
Right.
Zombies, they're zombies. What choice do they have? Vampires can think.
Vampires can think. They're just innately evil.
Yeah, but just be a cool guy.
Just be cool.
Just be a cool guy, guys. If you
yeah,
want to fight a vampire, just be cool.
Right. Yeah, we're playing this on PS5
because it's the only way you can get the demo.
Yeah. Does that mean he can live forever? Yes.
Who's bigger, Markiplier or Shota?
You talking like shriveled scrote wise? Because I mean, I think if I do a couple jumping jacks, I can get mine down to my knees. This house is gonna make me coom and the hot vampire stay. Yeah, that's my boy.
And look at this. Perfect place for a party.
Exactly.
You get everyone here, you get a ragtime band going, you get some champagne. Frankly, that is the peak of 1920s life.
You touched this fucking door.
Some dumbass bled over the floor, he ruined it. That carpet's expensive. I'm sorry. There's no way furniture in Transylvania can be fucking cheap.
Right. No, this isn't Transylvania. I take it back. This is just fucking some rich dude's house in Portland.
The goblet.
Ooh, inside.
Maroon eye ring. I'm assuming.
Probably goes in the door.
Well, I'm assuming I examine it.
Yeah.
Take the eye out. There we go. I'm playing a lot of Resident Evil lately. I am already adjusted to how these puzzles work.
Right. Resident Evil puzzles are only sort of puzzles because it's just you taking some item and fucking swirling it around.
It's literally, that is obviously for Big Key.
They can't get vitamin D from the sun, so they'll get the D from this dude.
Now, if Chris has anything to say about it.
At the Almighty Lolly, favorite Vampire the Masquerade clan?
Malkavians.
Yeah, I don't even think that's not even, like, hard.
Dude, you can literally get into an argument with your fucking... Ooh, hey, baby.
Hey, sweet. I like the,
Hey,
Okay.
you want to talk? Come on. You can talk.
At least let me see the titties before I die.
I'm a good guy.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh, see? Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go.
There we go. We're still alive.
Oh, we're still alive. Okay. Yeah, I can keep going. Come on. This will be great.
You died in a blink, she says, as we had to come back for more.
So, do you have a phone number?
Yes? No?
Bitch. Okay. So, I've been rejected, I guess. Again. Such is my life.
At the Almighty Lolly, if I recall correctly, this is Romania. Knowing Ethan's luck, he'll just have to place a call to his 50 cousin Vitos, and then they can storm the mansion to host a sick party.
No, literally all he has to do is call Leon, because he has been in this exact situation before.
Right.
And he'll be like, listen, I'll tell you exactly what to do, and he'll tell him like how to beat Resident Evil 4.
Yep. That voice actor is dead IRL. Yeah, unfortunately she passed away very, very recently.
Yeah, I think literally just a few days ago. It's actually really sad.
Yeah, which is super unfortunate.
Yeah. So I see I'm not wanted in this house. Fucking asshole.
Sexual harassment 101. Listen, she wasn't super duper ultra mega big. She was average
No,
size.
she was like, yeah, she's not the one.
Which inherently means that offspring from vampires just keep getting shorter and shorter. So you can, in fact, breed 1 foot tall cock sleeve vampire woman.
So does that mean the original vampire woman was like a titan?
Probably. Who was brave enough to nut inside the Titan vampire mommy?
I don't know. Probably King Arthur.
Probably King Arthur.
No, that was Dracula. Dracula nutted inside the vampire titan, and that's how we got Resident Evil 8.
Right.
Is she gone? She's probably gone.
If people fap to Bug Lady, is it necrophilia? Listen, if I fap to it, it's whatever the fuck I want it to be.
Okay, we unlocked it, and she's already gone, so I don't fucking care about her anymore. The winemaking techniques of Castle Dimitrescu can be traced as far back as the 15th century, long before the current occupants of the castle. Alcina Dimitrescu uses this legendary yet peculiar technique to enrich the wine's flavor intensity and bestow it with a thick bouquet. Her best vintage is Sangue Virginis, meaning maiden's blood. It is kept in a special ornate bottle decorated with innate silver flowers.
Interesting.
Or intricate silver flowers. I can't fucking read.
Y'all need to read American Vampire. Is this some sort of weird fanfic? Listen, I've been tricked like 8 times, okay? It's getting old.
Okay. The best way to put it is there's 2 ways you can put your fetish in a story. You have the Fallout Frontier way, and you have the Resident Evil 8 way.
You have the actual Chad AAA dev way, and then you have the shitty indie way.
The shitty college student with a $20 budget and a Patreon way.
Right.
I'm assuming that was the key for outside, so we're just gonna go.
Probably.
Which is probably gonna be the end of the demo, in all honesty.
Head Vampire is going to be a lolly nowhere they're passing on creepy girl like 7. What is it with vampires and wine? Can't they just drink beer?
Chris Redfield, The Masquerade Bloodlines.
God damn it.
That's pretty good, actually.
How desperate do you think Chris is to continue the bloodline?
Desperate enough to, like, approach fucking Leon as he's in the middle of an alcoholic stupor. I forgot what the stairs are. And basically, like, have a heart-to-heart and be like, Leon, you have to go on one last mission with me, because then you'll understand our bond as brothers. Meaning you have to fuck my sister.
He's desperate enough to break into a man's house that he fucking rescued, dome his fucking wife, just to toss him into some fucking Romania bullshit.
Oh, hey.
You fast.
Like, unironically, it's hard to be scared. She's kind of cute.
I can't be afraid when I have a massive fucking erection.
I'll give you my... Let me see what I have.
I have bolt cutters.
I have bolt cutters. I will give you my bolt cutters if you tell me if you tell me I'm cool.
Worry statue with $5. Well, I was with the girl today, but I saw the pee. I punched her and ran. I shut off my phone and have been avoiding my house for fear of police. Listen, your problem was just punching her once. All right. If you're going to abuse women, you can't just do it once. You need to do it enough that they live in constant fear of retaliation.
Oh, there she is.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Oh no.
Do you have a phone number?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Let's see how it is. Nobody in this castle. I'm a little insulted. I am nothing but cordial.
I am nothing but cordial. American Vampire is written by Stephen King. It will never step foot in my house.
And this is all just tech stuff. I call bullshit.
I call bullshit. Is there not another ending to the demo?
No, I think it was literally just a visual showcase.
I feel attacked because I was told that the light would be the way.
I was nice. I was nice. I just want to put it right there, chat. I was nice to her.
I was nice. $5 from War Crime Enthusiast. Lolly, turn the game console off right now. The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now. Harakiri Rock. I need scissors. 61.
I don't fucking know. Apparently, I guess Weary clipped it. Let me see.
God damn it.
He might have just sent memes. Sorry if it's playing through. I had to turn it down on my phone. Oh yeah, he's just sending memes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's people doing jokes of the fucking intro or that outro there, where she fucking kills you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Big Mommy was the light all this time.
God damn it.
R/nice guy.
Listen, I'm nice until women make me mean by rejecting me, okay?
I'm nice to the MILF vampires until they make me mad and I go Van Helsing.
God damn it.
Remember when people thought the RE7 demo was an indie game teaser? Yeah. Fuck, that was fast. Yeah, I think it was literally just a fucking visual showcase. Chris is gonna turn Ethan's daughter into a werewolf to force him to continue the bloodline.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I had to cut that joke off at the knees because I'm like, okay, that would never happen. I was going to make a joke that if Chris is a werewolf, he will turn Ethan's daughter into a werewolf to fuck her and make an entire litter of Redfield children. Then I realized there's no way on earth Chris will ever have sex.
He's like Kiryu. He's not allowed.
Yeah.
Slav in chat with $5. Here, you can have the recycle money from all the empty bottles I had from COVID drinking. Russian text.
Yeah, Russian text. I don't know what that is. Simp for vampires. Listen!
I don't fucking simp for vampires, okay? I simp for immortality.
When the nice guy gets rejected by the vampires.
I need Vampire Mommy to pin me down and call me a good boy.
That's all I wanted! This game is bullshit!
I just want Vampire Mommy to pin my legs above my head and then insert her long, evil fingernails.
Okay.
Thank you for the $2, Nicholas Heredia.
Yee.
Her millers are augmented.
I don't know if you actually meant to have a message with the $2 donation, but thank you, Nicholas. Me as I'm getting my head torn off by Vampire Mommy. Nice. Yeah. If that demo is over 30 gigs, imagine how big the final version will be.
God damn.
I guess we can switch it over for right now while we get the other thing ready.
I got you.
Yeah. We're going to switch back over to the Megamine real quick. And, one sec. I want to make sure something real quick.
I don't hear no cool music.
I know. I just wanted to be sure. I'm super fucking anxious about everything with this fucking Live streaming makes me fucking terrified.
American Vampire is a comic book written by Stephen King. All right, listen here. You're starting to sound like a Stephen King shill, dog. You're starting to sound like you may, in fact, be Stephen King trying to get me to read your books, man.
And I don't know about you, but we don't appreciate Stephen King around here.
We don't appreciate Stephen King in this house.
Short as fuck demo, 30 gigs of booba.
It's just 30 gigs of massive vampire titty. And honestly, I'm fucking here for it.
One guy put her milk tastes like strawberries. That's her secret ingredient to the wine.
Black Templar at $5. Use your one phone call in Afterlife to give Vamp Mommy a call and try and booty call your way back to life. Even death shall not deter you.
Just call Vampire Mommy and be like, hey, listen, I'm not angry about what happened. It's like, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure we just went off. I'm pretty sure we got off on the wrong foot. You kidnapped my daughter, and I was like, you know what? I'm not happy about that. But then I got to thinking, you got your own reasons. And if you send me pictures of your asshole, I'll forgive you.
Listen, Vampire Mommy Asshole is beautiful because you have just absolutely beautiful milky white cheeks, and then just the fucking a black hole, just straight up a galaxy black hole sucking the fucking light from around the outside for an asshole. All right, truly.
So we're gonna go ahead and switch it back on over.
Yep.
1 sec.
There we go.
We are gonna do Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Which was the original plan anyway, but we decided, you know what, you've got the Resident Evil 8 demo, we can check it out.
Yeah.
So fuck it, we'll do RE2. We'll do RE2. Only men of culture in this chat. Agreed.
It's garbage, but it's not great. But it's got great vampires. All right, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah. Local Lolly too horny to die. I really am. Because I was like, the minute she bit my neck and slashed me, I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm just leaving. And I got to the big mommy, and I'm like, hey, baby, you want to talk? And then, yeah. This is some bullshit.
Listen, dude, you got to think about all the crazy shit you can do with a woman that can fucking make her fingers grow to like 5 feet long.
Yeah. God, why are you two so degenerate and open about it? Because if you try to hide it, it will only burn you.
If you try to hide it, then it boils up on the inside, and you end up fucking dying by hanging yourself in your goddamn closet while trying to get a fucking quick jerk session off whenever your girlfriend leaves the goddamn apartment. So, I'm just saying, I want to live to be 20.
We have to be open about our love for Vampire Mommy, otherwise we will shoot up a school. S. Segawa for $5. Sup.
Sup.
I got a feeling 60 gigs of the game went to the Big Mama boobs.
We will substitute Lady with Claire. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
Do you think you tricked the vampires into sucking the blood out of your own erection?
You have to climb her like Everest to plant your pole.
What's that Cannibal Corpse song?
Which fucking one?
I think it's literally I Come Blood.
I Come... it might be I Come Blood. It could be I Come Pus. They're pretty degenerate.
Yeah, but only one of them would actually get the vampires to suck you down there.
Yeah, it's literally I Come Blood.
Okay. We will shoot up a school on Mighty Lolly 2021.
Listen, if vampire ladies can't have babies, then I just think it's only right that no one can have babies. So all the daycares are fair game.
You're gonna spread the T-virus just to teach humanity a lesson.
I'll start with the kids. Everyone's gonna feel bad about shooting a kid. It's just like the fucking Iraqis.
There's some people that don't know Cannibal Corpse going, what the fuck, I Come Blood? It's like, yeah, that's literally a Cannibal Corpse song.
Literally, all their names for their songs are edgy shit.
Yeah. I have a fear of women taller than me. I'm sorry, but you're not a barbarian. So we're gonna do a remake, 2 remakes specifically, because 2 remakes a lot of fun. And we're gonna do Claire A, Leon B, because that's kind of the canon one.
Go for it.
It's like it's weird. Remake makes it really weird, where you don't really know which happens first. I'd argue Claire has to happen first because of certain things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I take a drink of the Pepsi.
Pepis. Not sponsored, BTW.
Lolly plays the game with Big RR, Vampire MILF. Now we're talking about crossovers.
Right.
We're still talking about the Vampire MILF. It's just we're trying to find ways of getting the vampires to like us.
Like, here's the thing. Vampires would have no use for sexual arousal unless they got something out of it. So...
Speak for yourself in a zombie apocalypse. I'd shoot a child as a warning.
As a warning to what? The other zombies that don't give a shit?
It's a warning to the zombies. I am so crazy you're not prepared.
Listen, what you do is you try and scare off other people, so you just go to the local fucking playground, round up all the kids, and fucking hang them by the light fixtures outside your house. That way people know to stay the fuck away.
I am this guy.
I am this man.
What if it drink a lot of holy water?
You know. I can't believe you're gonna nut in Vampire Mommy's mouth and her fucking jaw's gonna burn off.
Jesus Christ.
Were you downing fucking holy water again? No.
Some people are saying that they want us to play as Leon.
You want Leon?
I'm okay.
Leon doesn't have titties, you motherfuckers.
True.
All the daycares are fair game show to 2021. If no one is behind me on this, I'll die on this hill. I'll take the kids for you.
And we're going to do hardcore.
Yeah, because that's the way the game was fucking meant to be played.
Literally, it is directly how it's supposed to be.
I wish 3 makes hardcore mode was more like this one's hardcore mode.
Vampire Mommy Subdued's the same high brainwashing.
Oh, God. Round up all the kids. Damn right. Almighty Lolly, what's your fetish? Answer the question.
I have posted it multiple times in the Discord. I have been open about it multiple times. If you still don't know, frankly, you need to do your research.
You need to do your research.
I've literally been simping for 8-foot-tall vampire women the entire time we were playing the fucking demo.
I've been simping for 8-foot-tall vampire women since before 8-foot-tall vampire women were a thing.
Do you even have a skimpy mod? This is on PS4. Sadly, no mods.
Oh yeah, PS4, PS5, so no mods.
Yeah, PS5. He has a yellow fever.
I have it on my laptop, but I want the stream to not crash.
Yeah. Clip. Are you gonna clip out the me violently yelling about our simping for vampire women?
That's a high def burger.
Looks like we're going to Discord soon. I don't know why, just something wrong with it. Are you talking about the burger? It's because it's Uncanny Valley, where it's so fucking realistic but just off that it fucks with your head.
I think my favorite thing that I've seen about the Uncanny Valley is someone said, that means that at some point in time there was a reason for humans to be afraid of things that looked like humans but weren't.
My God.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
I'm now scared.
8-foot-tall Fuda tomboys. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's just to say you did it.
I ain't a bitch. The sad part is, if they're a Fuda, you can no longer call them an Amazoness. Fuda vampire Dami mom might be the move. I wish there was a stock market for fucking fetishes.
She didn't even look like a zombie there. She just looked like a regular person.
At the Almighty Lolly, I made a Tinder and got one match from my crippling social anxiety stopped me. Oh, but my crippling social anxiety stopped me from messaging the girl.
See, for me, it was my blatant anti-Semitism and far-right extremist policies. I can't sneed!
You'd be really surprised how much that turns women on.
Around here, yeah.
Everyone's on the same page about hating Jews.
How do I join your Discord? I have actually posted a public link in the community tab. It's good for the rest of the day, so you should be good.
Every once in a while, you'll get your chance to join the Dami Mommy Discord free of charge.
Every now and then. I don't want to make it too often because it is supposed to be a subscribe star thing, but
I want a wholesome GF I can handhold. Yeah.
That's what every man wants.
Yeah.
Every man just wants a wholesome tomboy but motherly MILF GF to hold hands with, but you just end up getting tortured to death by a cartel in the basement. That's what every man wants, but that's what we always get.
Exactly.
Are you okay?
It's named the effect of Dead Wally. If you're talking about fear of human-looking monsters.
Fear of Dead Wally? What?
What?
You opened the gates of hell when you posted that link. Everyone keeps saying that, but it's like, dude, the Discord did not change.
I was gonna say, like, the only thing that happened is now I have a steady stream of fucking mommy milkers to look at right now.
Like,
I'm getting real fucking concerned that you guys aren't on board with this.
It's like, dude, if it was a raid, you're not acting any different from normal. This community post has the Discord link. It's the newest one.
Oh god, I love it.
Damn it.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Already fucking dead. Already shit on. Go grab that key.
That was not supposed to happen.
If only you could fucking aim.
If only. Oh god. And wants us to look at it.
Yeah.
So, 2 minutes into the video game, I'm already almost dead.
How did you fucking cripple him?
I don't know.
I mean, bitch ain't dead. It takes like 5 shots.
I know. Usually it's only like 3 if you get him in the head.
Hell, what's up with you?
Please die.
If I'm fucking doming some dude and he just keeps coming at me, my response isn't gonna be, what the hell's wrong with you? It's gonna be, oh fuck, I've shot the wrong man.
You don't know whether he's just indestructible or he's a zombie. In either way, it's not good.
I feel the attraction to motherliness as a modern
Fuck!
a response to the new male lacking control in this world. Listen, if you're trying to insinuate that males just want to feel manly, you're full of shit. I just want to be taken care of, okay?
Don't shoot.
I just want to have no responsibilities because I hate responsibility.
What are your thoughts on Warhammer 40k? I like it. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Everyone's waiting for the Warhammer vid. They're all waiting for it, Lolly.
I'm not gonna do it. There are people that like know way more about Warhammer than me. To me, I'm just like, I like some of the stuff and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is either a zombie or on meth?
Doming some dude isn't Dome getting head in ghetto sling? I don't know. I only shoot into the ghettos. I don't stay there for extended periods of time. These other zombies were on meth. Listen, at least if they're on meth, you can fucking just beat the shit out of them, and eventually they'll fill it. I leave, you're loading up the game, I come back, and half your pixels are missing. There's some new diet I've never heard of. Yeah. Very Freudian take, Shota. Listen, it's only Freudian because I'm right. Could you imagine how fucking weird this would look if their like mouths had a little slit to open when they spoke with the polygon models?
Oh yeah, like the Deus Ex thing.
Yeah.
Where like they'll move like up and down.
Yeah. 40k is pretty poggers. 40k is okay, but it's going out of routes. Too much Space Marine wink. Are you trying to say that they're focusing too much on the Space Marines, kind of like how Fallout Frontier focused too much on NCR wink?
A little bit. I only shoot into the ghetto. Shut up.
Getting some good quotes in, huh?
Someone's saying, "Look at that shit lip sync," and now I'm scared. It's like, do you mean the audio is off? Or are you making a joke? I don't know.
No.
Me and the homeboy said that T-virus is actually bimbification gas.
Bimbification gas. You ever become such a bimbo that you're willing to just lick any fucking source of human flesh whatsoever?
Is that how you got the fucking vampires? It was just like 15th century bimbo gas?
15th century bimbo gas.
Have you seen the Astartes animation by that one dude? Oh yeah, Astartes is good.
By that one dude.
He doesn't know. I'm drinking my Pepsi.
If the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, the real Warhammer 40k canon, I'll fight you over it.
I know people really like that one, yeah.
It is really cool.
And I have seen a few episodes, and I'm like, man, you really have to know the lore to get some of these jokes.
Ignore female Space Marine wanters. Report female Space Marine wanters.
Well, it's like, you have the fucking Sisters of Battle. And it's like, yeah, they're not technically a chapter, but fuck, they earned it.
They're cool as shit.
I'm a mad trier, I'd fuck the vampire.
Oh, the guy specified he's talking about the PS1 characters.
Okay, you scared the shit out of me there. I am more scared streaming Resident Evil 2, just making sure it fucking works, than the entirety of the Resident Evil 8 demo.
Guardsman game, ignore Space Marines, period. That's fair.
God, we got zombies.
You gotta back up.
Oh god, I don't want to die to zombies.
Imagine being in the military and hearing bimbification gas has been authorized for use in this sector. Would that be like a sweat beads up on your forehead reaction, or would that be like a look down at your gun and contemplate reaction?
Well, is it you're terrified of what's to come, or is it a Jinro you're arming up moment?
The bimbification gas is an arming moment.
Dark Tide hype, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna focus completely on Imperial Guard, which, that's fine. But I want my sisters at some point. They're in like no fucking game other than fucking Soulstorm. Yeah. Oh yeah, Blank. I've seen Blank. I've seen it. Blank is really good. Well, I like a lot of stuff.
Listen, it's hard to be an asshole that hates things all the time, especially when you just want to die.
I don't want to be an asshole that hates things. I like things.
Listen, if we were just assholes that shit on stuff all the time, I mean, we'd already be millionaires. Come on.
Remember the mission when Walker had to drop Bimbo on the civilians? What is your favorite Resident Evil boss? Mine's Birkin. That's hard.
Nemesis. Nemesis.
Nemesis and obviously OG3 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like, it's kind of hard because Nemesis is just throughout the entire game. It's just like a whole game of boss fights.
Yeah. If I really had to pick, I liked the Tyrant fight from 1, specifically because it just turns into such a shit show where he is going back and forth from your teammates, just fucking decking everybody, and like you are just trying to plug magnum bullets into him until he fucking stops.
Yeah.
At the same time, there are some bosses in 4 that are really good.
There's a VR Sisters of Battle game. Really?
Of course, they put it on VR, and
Yeah,
nobody heard about that.
Say something you hate, Lolly.
Um,
I'm giving you your one use of the word. You can choose to use it.
I do not enjoy... I forgot what I hate. I don't enjoy Last of Us 2. There we go.
I hate The Last of Us 2. I hate Neil Druckmann.
Yeah, there you go. I don't like that.
Oh, almighty Lolly, I would be arming up if I heard that over company comms. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, and now we're here in the police station.
Anybody here?
Pick up my...
RE8 better be in VR. If it's anything like RE7's VR, holy shit.
I've still yet to play RE7 in VR.
I made it about halfway through the game, and then I physically could not stomach it anymore, because, like, after more than 10 minutes of play made me want to fucking die.
Yeah.
That bimbo gas will make you a bimbo too. So that's a put the gun in your mouth and pull the trigger before you start having a deep, like, carnal craving for cock.
It goes through the gas mask.
It goes through the gas mask.
So this is some, like, there is no other choice.
Right. What a fucking dork.
That is one thing I'll give Remake this amount of credit. They make staying alive in this genuinely kind of hard. Like, I can actually understand why characters get fucked up and eaten, because, like, these zombies bite really hard. Oh, here, I don't want to mess up your saves.
Oh, you can fucking eat those.
I'll put it down here.
I would appreciate you at least putting it at the bottom of the list because now I'm gonna fucking nut punch you. Green on green bimbofication.
And we can't touch any of the fucking... I'm making a rule. We are not going to touch the deluxe weapons.
Take out the Jill gun, goddammit.
Which one was the Jill gun?
The one that says Jill.
We'll do that one, and I will put up the revolver. This will be our main gun throughout the game.
You say that, but I'm... You know what? Yeah, it'll be our main gun. Go for it. Pull the lever.
You're the one that wanted the Jill gun.
What about tomboy gasification? I'm loving it.
Wake up one morning and see that you have the mommy milkers. Isn't that like the Alex Jones thing where they like Photoshop him to have like huge hairy tits?
Hairy tits. At the On My Lolly, my brother plays Mordheim on PS4 as the Witch Hunters, and he hates the Sisters of Sigmar. They kind of just have that we're female, therefore we have the best abilities.
Yeah, well, it's different in 40K.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bimbofication is cosmic horror if you think about it. Imagine fucking carpet bombing some third world country, and you get tired of it, right? You're like, man, we want that fucking oil now. So you stop carpet bombing and you just drop the bimbo gas, and you send in the Marines for quote unquote stress relief.
My God.
all the little Pakistani boys and girls and fucking all the fucking Iraqi motherfuckers, just all of them. Every single one of them is now some fucking 22-year-old bimbo who dropped out of college her second year in because she decided she wanted to just guzzle down semen for her entire fucking life.
She has a fucking hairstylist degree she never uses.
Breeding bombs. Oh, that's a good one. I like it. The breeding bombs.
Here's all the dead people.
You mean the Navy?
Shut up.
Hurry up.
Not gonna matter. You're gonna die anyway.
Why get a waifu when you can become the waifu?
This sounds wrong as fuck.
I clearly joined the stream at the right time. You're damn right you did.
We talk about how a furry army drill sergeant killed a commie in Austin.
You know what? If he's putting a commie out of the misery, he's doing the right thing. Maybe we thought the wrong thing about furries.
What Resident Evil character do you think we should see more of? Mine is Hunk because we haven't heard from him since Code Veronica.
Has it been that long since we heard from Hunk?
I'm trying to think. I could have sworn he showed up in...
He showed up in an extra shit for 4, I think, on one of the subsequent releases.
Maybe? Oh, fuck.
I'm almost certain. Yeah, it has been a while since we heard from Hunk. I would like to see what's going on there. I'd like to see some more Chris, but like Chris as a main character, because I think the shit they tried with Jill, the fake out shit they tried with Jill at the beginning of Resident Evil 3 Remake, which has PTSD, would work really cool with Chris.
Yeah, he has like ultra PTSD.
Yeah, seeing as how in 6 he was just a fucking PTSD like riddled zombie army vet.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them actually do something cool with that.
Bail.
Bill.
And I will say, this game is like a million times better with the fucking classic music. I love it so much.
Did we turn on the classic music?
Oh yeah, it's playing.
Okay. I knew you were messing around in the menu. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's playing. How many headshots were those? A lot.
Not enough.
These zombies are really fucking hard to kill.
What about Rebecca? I'd also love to see some more of Rebecca.
She showed up in Vendetta. The movie?
Yeah. Vendetta. Yeah. You already know how I feel about all of the Resident Evil movies.
Like, the animated ones are better than the live action ones. You at least have to give those credit.
Oh, that's hands down, dude. There's no fucking question.
At least
the only Resident Evil live action movie that was even serviceable was the second one, and that's because it had Nemesis, and I still can't get over how fucking cool I think Nemesis is.
Even then, that wasn't really Nemesis.
Nobody knows what caused it.
Fuck you, it was. Waking up one day and hearing the screaming of a bomber over your house, and then 2 massive pink lions come out of the bomb bay. It's over, man. Here's the thing, though. Once you create the bimbofication gas, It's gonna be used as a nerve toxin. At one point in time, you're gonna be like at the hospital, and it's gonna go on lockdown. You're gonna be like, oh, well, what's going on? And you're gonna overhear the nurses talking about how someone called in a fucking bimbofication bomb threat, and somewhere in the back of the emergency department, someone planted a bimbo bomb.
I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about the panic that would cause. There would be guys putting shotguns in their mouths, thinking, "I don't want to become like them."
I don't want to be like them.
Aim for the legs, aim for the pee-pee. Nah, if you get a headshot, they get stunned for a second. So you're able to run past them.
How dangerous would a real-life zombie outbreak be given all the zombie media we have? Also, how would it affect different countries, and which would be the most screwed? Any third world country is like mega fucked, specifically ones that have an overabundance of slums like India. Shit like that would get absolutely fucked.
It kind of depends on the rules we're going with here. Like, ironically enough, Resident Evil would probably be the closest thing to legit apocalypse, because, like, the only thing that stops the outbreaks from reaching the world are complete Superman fucking badasses able to stop everything. You saw how many headshots it took to take down one zombie. Like, motherfucker.
It depends on which difficulty the real world is going on. Is the real world on hardcore difficulty, or is it on easy difficulty?
That's actually a good point.
Can I reload my quick save whenever I get grabbed by a zombie?
If we're going by like Train to Busan, super fast bite, and super fast run, also Kingdom, stuff like that, world would also be pretty fucked.
Yeah. Urban countries get wrecked.
Yeah, Mommy Milker Moab's a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
God damn it. Bimbofication outbreaks. Here's the thing. Would the bimbofication gas drops, would it cause people to just treat each other like zombies, where they're just like you're fucking in the bar one day with your fucking dude bros, and you're trying to have some fun, forget the day, and you hear some crashing noise, and then the fucking door to the bar slams open, and it's fucking 6 Katies standing there with their short blonde hair, blue eyes, and fucking triple D titties, and you can see in their eyes they're not human. They've been bimbofied before they jump across the table and start sucking the fucking life out of your dick. If you're a woman, it's on recruit difficulty.
There would be people on Twitter demanding zombies have equal rights.
There would be.
It would depend on the rules we're going with. If it's a completely necrotized, zombie, something like Day of the Dead or something like that, I don't think you'd see too many people arguing that, because they don't understand. This guy's dead. Like, he is dead. There's no curing that.
Yeah.
If it is something where it's 28 days later and they're just infected, you could see that.
Right. Bimbofication is called alcoholism, dude. No, you can't retract that. You repost that, you son of a bitch. Man, I don't know about you, but I think bimbofication is just the best fucking way to disarm an entire country. But yeah, fucking...
Yuri Bezimov calls it cultural subversion, but the true name of it is bimbofication. Okay.
They could be stronger, but fast is really a stretch. Anyways, the muscle and tendons can rot, making survival easier as time goes on. Well, the weird thing about zombies is it is going to depend on what version we're going with. But if we're going on like Night of the Living Dead zombies, then I think we would be good.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're like at the very beginning, it's going to be mass pandemonium the world over. But as time goes on, I think we would eventually take control back.
Yeah. Well, that's why Night of the Living Dead and Walking Dead had really bullshit reasons for why people couldn't come together. It's like, well, because people would just tribalistic and and it's like, really just kind of excuse after excuse. Like, well, everyone's infected. When you die, you turn into one.
Yeah.
Even though that doesn't make sense. If everyone's infected, you're going to have someone that's asymptomatic. Meaning, if they get bitten, they're not going to turn. And they try to bullshit that with like, well, you're already infected, therefore it'd be like anaphylactic shock. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah. Dead Rising 2 had the zombie rights activist group. Yeah, that's what you're fucking... The one chick that they want Chuck to fuck in the game is with.
I'm trying to remember.
I forget their name. I'd want a Code
I got it!
Veronica remake before Resident Evil 4. Code Veronica still had old school gameplay, so a remake would be a new experience. Slime
First
Princess
try,
is also-
motherfuckers! Oh, fuck.
Well, when you've played through the game 30 times, you should be able to remember these things. Slime Princess is also worth the contender against Mommy Vampire. I would like to get a Code Veronica remake, something like that. Something new.
Yeah.
I really do not want to play through 4 again. 4 is probably one of my, outside of like 6, it's probably one of my actual least liked Resident Evil games. You can call me an autist if you want. I didn't like that it changed the entire formula.
I can understand that. I still like 4 a lot, though.
I can understand people liking 4, but I just don't like it that much. That also being said, like, I don't think Code Veronica gets a lot of love.
It has some problems, like
Oh, yeah.
Steve.
Yeah. That's why you make Steve a Chad like they tried to do with Carlos.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, like they did with Carlos.
You know what? You can keep that.
Not worth the death. Zeta? Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, it was something.
It's like Zombie PETA, yeah.
No, I remember. They were called Cure.
Oh, Cure?
Yeah. That was literally what they were called. It was Cure, because they were actually looking for a cure for the infected. And you found out they were absolutely right, and it was, a pharmaceutical company very similar to Umbrella, was, like, intentionally holding back the cure from people.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm remembering it now. All I'm asking for is a Dino Crisis remake like this. Where are my dinosaurs? Dude, that'd be super fucking cool. It'll never fucking happen. You gotta accept it. Like the Silent Hill fans have to accept that Silent Hill is never gonna get any serious progress made on any game.
Yeah.
I thought Paul W. Anderson's movies changed the tone of the franchise.
Well, Paul W. S. Anderson, it was blatantly, hey, isn't my wife cool?
Isn't my wife cool? Don't you think she's super fucking awesome?
Even though, like, he could have actually, like, okay, I will actually say that Mila Jovovich could have been a pretty cool Jill.
Right.
I think she would have been okay as Jill. But no, he had to come up with this complete fanfic character, completely rape the lore, all to be like, isn't my wife cool?
Isn't my wife cool? Listen, if, like, you just make Mila blonde and call, like, oh god, just fucking make Mila Jill. That's all you gotta do.
All you gotta do.
Because Jill's already super duper fucking badass. I think I said make her blonde, but I mean just make sure she's brunette.
Yeah.
And you're good, because Jill's already a super cool and badass character. Not 3-make Jill. I don't like the try hard I'm badass shit.
No.
Because that makes you not badass. What makes you badass is being,
RE1 Jill, where she didn't know what she was doing, but she was not afraid to fuck you up.
Yeah. Everything's going downhill. The like everything you know is being like flipped on its head, but you know what? Fuck you, you're still going at it.
Yeah. Sorry if I seem like I'm rushing through everything. It's because I know exactly where to go and do everything.
Bitch boy speedruns.
Bitch boy speedruns.
Why did you have to remind me of Dino Crisis? I love that game, dude. It's a super
cool.
fun. It's a super fun franchise. It's just unfortunate that I assume they probably shut it down because not enough sells or some stupid Capcom reason.
By Dino Crisis 3, it was kind of hard to keep the franchise going.
Yeah, but like still, if you can manage to keep fucking Resident Evil going for 20 plus entries, come on, you can bring us like a 4th fucking Dino Crisis game.
Come on.
Paul W.S. Anderson made 6 movies of Resident Evil. He must have been doing something right.
There we go.
You know what, man? I think he was probably funding most of those movies with his own money.
That actually would not shock me. It was purely honey, I have to get your career moving.
Yeah.
Even though Mila is like, please, for the love of God, Steve, please stop making Resident Evil movies.
Yeah. Saying you're a badass is not badass. Yeah. Saying you're a badass and trying to say super badass shit is inherently not badass. But saying stuff that just sounds stupid because you clearly made it up on the spot ends up being super duper badass because you can relate to it. Like Jill going, you want stars? I'll give you stars. Is badass, but it's badass because it's clearly like I wanna say a super catchy one-liner.
Yeah.
I wanna do it.
Oh my
Have you traveled abroad, and if so, what was your experience? Yeah, I've been out of country twice.
Kennedy, I think.
I went to the Caribbean, and I went to Mexico. They were very nice.
Both of them are nice. I've been to Japan twice.
Yeah, and
I will return.
yeah.
I'm gonna go kill somebody real quick.
But yeah, he has actually been to Japan, and essentially his experience was fucking batshit insane. And it was so batshit insane that I was half convinced he was making it up, until he called me at like 4 in the morning, on a rooftop in the middle of Japan, going like, "Yeah, dude, I can't sleep." And I was legit hearing like sirens in the background and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, it is something to where it's fucking wild. It is fucking wild. Yeah, God. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot. This hallway's not really good to go down. It doesn't. It never really ever changes either. You have the wood boards, but you'll never be able to fucking. You'll never make that hallway safe. Never. How did you and Shota become friends anyway? We've actually known each other for a long ass time. I think we met sometime in high school, and ever since we've just been hanging out because we had like a same group of friends. So ever since, yeah, we've just kind of always hung out. A lot of our high school friends still kind of stay in touch. A lot of them, moved away and did their own shit because time moves on. What can you do? But yeah, we've always just kind of lived in the same area, so it's like fuck it, we'll hang out. I'm not going in there just yet. Lolly is part of the cartel.
I'm back and I got a tooth.
You got a tooth?
I got a tooth. I don't fuck around. Alright, what were we talking about?
Basically, they were asking, like, how did we meet? And I was explaining, like, yeah, we kind of met each other during high school.
Oh, yeah. We're both part of the same autistic group.
I keep trying to open that door, but she's there.
You can't go through the door, bitch.
It does not want me going through that door. Okay. I'll unlock all the other doors with the clove key.
I found Kyoto better than Tokyo. I didn't get to travel across like the entirety of Japan, which would be something I would like to do. That being said, I do really like more city areas, city-ish areas in Japan, because it's not like going to a big city in America. It doesn't have the same feel to it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try this one first shot, and it should be 6 to 8.
If you say so, loser.
I'm trying it. You find the combination out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I meant to hit 8.
Tooth?
6,
Yeah, tooth. Not my tooth.
2, 8.
Lolly and Shota were both molested by the same teacher. See, they joke.
They joke, but legit, like, dude, our teachers were fucking morons.
The Almighty. I don't know what the fuck this was in reference to, but at the Almighty Lolly. So basically, Dante and Virgil. Listen, if it's about us, I call dibs on Vorgel.
He will be Vorgel, or else he will get violent.
I will get violent. Especially when liquors come along. Yeah, liquors are, like, super cool, in my opinion. No liquors yet. Liquors come later in this room.
I always forget, is it Claire or Leon that gets the liquor?
I believe they both get liquors later on.
I mean, they both get liquors. I'm talking about that room.
Mm-hmm.
I think that room, it's Leon.
No, I mean, that room, they both get liquors later on, I believe.
Okay. I don't remember one for Claire. Maybe it's because I just never went into the room after I solved the puzzle.
Most of my friends are either in Coleg or went to the military. A lot of our friends went into the military too, and
2 out of 3 of them, yeah.
I really 2 out of 3. I'm really hoping that they're all Gucci.
Oh yeah.
We don't get of course they're in the military, so we don't get to see them a lot. But yeah, really hoping they're doing real good.
Yeah. I know one of our friends straight up drove from Texas to our state, Kentucky, like in one drive just because he wanted to hang out for New Year's, and he had to go back, and it actually genuinely made me feel really bad.
Yeah, he only got to stay here for like 3 hours, and we drank a little bit, and then he had to go. I had to work that night, and he had to go back to Texas because he had to be back on base, I believe.
And I wasn't even there to like talk to him. Fuck!
Yeah, you didn't get to talk to him much.
Yeah, because
Actually, you didn't get to talk to him at all because you didn't.
I
I don't
showed
think
up
you
late.
got there until after I went to work.
I showed up late, yeah. Because I was actually hanging out with my family, and we were doing New Year's stuff, and by the time I got out and was over here to hang out with you guys, yeah, they were already gone. Everybody was leaving. I'm like, shit, now I feel really bad.
Right. Do you play any RPG Maker horror games? And if so, have you played Omori? I've played a few. I have not played Omori.
I've heard really good things.
Yeah, I have heard good things about it, which it's one of those things where it's probably not exactly too hard to just boot up and play.
Yeah. I have played Corpse Party. I want to say one of the remakes to the first one. And it's pretty good.
Mhm.
Other than that, I haven't really touched them too much.
Eastern Europe is one of the best places to visit. Yeah, sure, whatever the fuck you say.
I'd actually like to go sometime.
I like to go to a lot of places, but I'm not going to lie to myself and think that that they're any good. I'll say any good.
They're not America, therefore they're not good.
No. We already. You remember, anywhere I stand is America for the moment I'm standing there.
Yeah, good point.
Thus is the American way. At the Almighty Lolly, do you have any stupid teacher stories? I can think of one off the top of my head.
You go ahead.
I can actually think of two.
I don't remember a lot of high school.
One of our teachers, our English teacher, he was actually a teacher in training. I forget what they're called.
Teacher's assistant.
Yeah, sure, teacher's assistant. And our actual English teacher got sick, so he took over for our English teacher. And the guy, like, he was a really chill dude, but you could tell he was, like, either super passionate about teaching or he was fucking autistic. To the point where one day, like, the class wouldn't quiet down, so he picked up a desk and fucking chucked it on the ground in front of everyone and refused to teach because, yeah, you remember him, and refused to teach the class.
That was a guy who at every single hour had a Monster Energy.
Yep.
And he was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was a good dude, though. That also being said, part 2 to that story is he burned down a restaurant here.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that happened.
The Middle East is a cool place. Yeah, sure. English teachers are always the most annoying. I think English teachers are just fucking insane.
A lot of them are.
At Lolly, thoughts on Band of Brothers?
That's a good show. I like the Pacific, too. A lot of people say, oh, the Pacific's not as good as Band of Brothers. I think they're both equally good. I like them both. It just depends on which side of World War II did you prefer. Did you like the Japan side, or did you like the Axis side?
Right.
Or the Nazi side. I mean, they're both Axis, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Said that for later.
At Lolly, have you played Wolf Among Us? And if so, do you want a Season 2?
Wolf Among Us was good, and at this point, I don't believe Season 2 could ever come out and be good.
Yeah, it's taken so long that I just don't think I care.
Yeah. Like, legit, it's like, dude, all the hype is dead.
Yeah. If you had to have one of the Resident Evil viruses, which one would you choose?
As in, we're infected with it, or we have it on hand as like a weapon.
Yeah. Am I using it as a weapon, or am I just infected with it?
Yeah, because that will really determine some things.
And if we're infected with it, would we be like late stage infected with it, where there's no going back, or could I like get that shit extracted like Leon and RE4?
Yeah, that is a good question. This shit really matters. I'll come back for that later. I want to get every... Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck!
Get shit on. Get eaten out.
Ow! Ow!
For a second, I thought you only got put down into caution, and I was like irrationally angry.
It's like, one bite took me to danger. How the fuck did two? Technically, that should have killed me.
Yeah. You're good. Just keep running. Ketamine rage. Yeah. Have y'all ever had to fight someone on fucking ketamine? Don't. Just don't.
We have
the books of the Pacific are based on our great reads. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they're based on books. I didn't know
they are. Band of Brothers is too. A lot of it is just taking the soldiers' accounts, because that's what a lot of those books basically are.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, hey, this guy wrote a book after he got back from the war, and it turns out war sucks.
Interesting.
It's how you got Generation Kill. Switching the fucking grenade launcher just to be safe.
I want my World War experience to be like mash fucking a bunch of actresses in the back of Hollywood Hills.
Everyone's saying you're infected now after I got bit. You don't understand.
You're infected forever.
Like, bites make no fucking sense in this series. If you get bit in a cutscene, it counts.
Yeah. Canonically, if you get bit in the game, you didn't get bit in the game.
Yeah.
They gummed you by accident.
I've always thought it was a thing where, like, the characters were resistant to it. Because I think they bring that up as a note in Resident Evil 3. Jill is more resistant to the virus. Because technically they should have all been exposed when they went to the Spencer Mansion.
I think you're making shit up.
I
I think you're making shit up.
I could have sworn I've seen it as a fucking thing.
I think it has been like 3 years since I played 3, but I think you're making shit up.
Hi, Marvin. I got the gem. I got...
Is that Shota? I think so.
Let me see.
Have you fought someone on ketamine? I mean, I fought someone on a lot of shit. And most of the time, if you ask someone what they're on, they won't tell you what they're on.
They don't admit they did a crime.
So you just kind of gotta go based off of like how strong they are when they're trying to kick your ass.
Let me take out an ink ribbon. We're gonna save real quick because I think we are gonna do plot stuff and save Leon.
Yeah, and once someone's able to fucking beat the shit out of 6 guys at once, you know they're on some strong shit.
Oh yeah. Like physically, there's no way he'd be able to handle 6 dudes.
War sucks, but we still sensationalize it. Yeah.
Maybe when they die, they become zombies. No, it's God, I could have sworn. I think it literally is just a thing where if it happens in the game, it doesn't happen. It's sort of like how you can play Hitman and just like completely fuck up and like get spotted by every guard, fuck up, kill a ton of civilians, but in cutscene, that's not what happened. Like 47 went in, nobody knew he was even there, he got out, and the target's dead. It's sort of ludonarrative dissonance, but shut up.
At Lolly, have you seen Generation War, and do you wish for more movie shows from the German/Axis side?
I think I did. Is that on YouTube? Because I think I did see that one. And yeah, it's okay. It's clearly like a low-budget thing, and it's like, oof. They're trying, but... Lolly's like, they do mention that in RE3 remake. Okay. Jill isn't sure if she's naturally resistant, asymptomatically infected, or just a long incubation.
Okay.
So it's RE3.
RE3 make.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah. Make fucking give you the look again. Opinions on RE3. OG Resident Evil 3 is my favorite Resident Evil game. Period.
It's pretty fucking good.
I love it. I think that RE5 explained that 10% of the population was immune to the T-virus. I do remember RE5 talking about it, but most of RE5 is like a Vaseline smeared like fucking camera for all of my memories.
I don't remember a lot of RE5.
Right.
PCP is one of the drugs I've seen a lot, and I've been stalked by a hobo on a drug similar to that.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. PCP is bad. Around here, meth is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't get bath salts a lot, but I've had to deal with people on bath salts, and most of the rules that we go by get tossed out. It's kind of just if you got to break their jaw. I'm sorry, not break their jaw. If you got to dislocate their jaw, and whenever the time comes, you can relocate it. Five Aussie dollars, I think, from Holy Duck. I just watched Remy's playthrough of Frontier, and I laughed so hard and so long I physically can't laugh anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. I love the part where he propositions the chick for sex, just see if he can do it. And she says, oh, let's go somewhere a bit more private. And it cuts, they have the sex scene, and they're in like an office. And he is freaking out because there's a guy sitting at his desk in the office. And Remy just screams out, this is more private! There's a guy looking at us!
RE5's most important contribution to lore was the boulder. Everything else is irrelevant. Fucking yeah.
Oh god!
It proves that Chris has superhuman strength. Like, literally superhuman strength.
Which I think, Chris did train
and durability.
a lot.
He did train a lot, but I think even the world's strongest man would not be able to sit there and punch a boulder that size multiple times and for as long as Chris does it.
Well, you know what? Wesker was a bad man. He had to go down.
Despite being 10% of the population, they make up 100% of game protagonists. Cokeheads are insufferable. I haven't had to deal with any cokeheads, like straight up cocaine. I haven't had to deal with any of that. Thank God.
Yeah, 'cause that would probably turn into a fucking nightmare really fast.
Wally, is your friend a cop? No, I'm not a cop.
We've had that question before, and no, he is not a police officer.
I'm not a cop because I'd probably kill someone. Unironically. I can't be trusted.
You can't be trusted with a firearm.
That's why they'll never get my firearms. At Wally, I've revisited Saints Row 2 after 6 years, and I was surprised how good it still is. It's been forever since I played Saints Row 2 as well, but I do have fond memories of it.
Yeah, Saints Row 2 is pretty good. It's just, that is also a game that kind of needs a remake, because the respect system drags down the fucking pacing so bad, where you have to grind side quests in order to fucking do main stuff. It's so bad.
Yeah.
This showed a snitch.
I ain't no fucking snitch. If a guy's on bath salts, I'm mag dumping him. There are ways, especially if you have a team, there are ways to deal with people that keep your team safe and incapacitate them in the easiest way possible. I'll say that much. Not legally, but...
Oh, absolutely. But at that point...
We've been over this. Everything is legal as long as no one can report it.
Everything is legal so long as you're all on the same page of this guy fucking deserved it.
And as long as you have the respect of your peers...
Oh, God!
Are you fucking dead?
No!
God damn it. As long as you have the respect of your peers, most people are willing to be on your side.
I want to get out of the bad hallway.
Wait, all my lolly, what job do you have?
What job do I have? I work in a real estate office. Please, for the love of God, leave me alone!
He likes to wash. Yes. Shiva's body is not irrelevant.
Yeah, Shiva was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I hope she comes back, even though they've completely forgotten about Shiva.
They fucking dumped her, dude.
It's like, legit, what did she do to you? What'd you do, Capcom?
She was part of 5.
Yeah, 5 was kind of the dark period of Resident Evil.
Yeah. Should have killed George Floyd. Listen, if I was in that situation and I looked around and I saw the cameras, I would have committed and snapped his fucking neck. Let that be said, let it ring from the rooftops. I don't fucking puss out. That's how I get through my days. I went into work for 12 hours with this fucking COVID bullshit, and you want to know how I got through it? I kept telling my body, don't be a bitch. That's how I live my life. He's not a cop.
I don't like bites.
Be a merc, that's more your type. Yeah, but then I'd have to move around.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's why I don't do executive security, because you kind of just show up to airports and they'll like have a ticket waiting for you, and it's like, oh, I'm going to Seattle this time. I'm going to blah 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 blah. And you get fucking stuck in some shitty fucking places, because most of the time it's some fucking ass end bullshit place that's just salty that they're stuck getting paid less than they want. Which is understandable, and that's the backbone of what like the labor laws are based off of and shit. That also being said, when you're shooting fucking nuts in a slingshot at my skull and it can crack my skull open, you forfeit your life. As a Sega boy, I'm always annoyed that Nemesis got called Resident Evil 3 just because Sony threw a strap. Yeah. Code Veronica should be number 3. Nemesis is a side story. CV is a proper sequel. Listen, I can understand where you're coming from. I 100% enjoy Nemesis more than I do Code Veronica.
I mean, at that point, well, Nemesis was a lot more put together than Code Veronica. That was kind of the thing. Code Veronica really was kind of like... That one was kind of stitched together.
I think Code Veronica actually started out as the actual Resident Evil 3, and they just swapped the things around because Sony threw a bunch of money at them. I think that is literally
if I remember right, that was literally what happened, yes.
It showed up Bounty Hunter. No, I have more rights than the Bounty Hunter. At Lolly, Ford Loco lets you re-put all your stat points into stream.
Oh my god.
Shoda's an informer. No one's ever broken me yet. Shoda told Rosa Parks to go to the back of the bus. Funny thing, I told a grandma off.
You would have told Rosa Parks to go to the back of the bus. Funny thing!
Well, a funny thing, I had an old lady who was screaming at her daughter the other day because her daughter had let this baby have managed to get a hold of some pills. It was 50 milligrams of something.
Yeah.
So she was like flipping and losing her shit, and I had to tell this old grandma. I was like, listen, I understand you're angry. I understand you're pissed off. Calm down. You're not the mom. You're the one I'm going to be dragging out. And that was exactly how I put it.
You are unafraid to fight worried grandmothers.
Weary grandmothers may have super strength, but you know what they don't have? A hand big enough to palm several basketballs. Shota glows. I do not. He's a glowy fed, glowing Shota confirmed. Is Shota a mob's assassin? No, I get paid more. I would get paid more. Is your friend an EMT? No.
You know some of them though.
I do know quite a bit of EMTs. I wouldn't want to be an EMT. They got to deal with a bunch of like stupid shit.
It is like worst case scenario shit.
And I don't like driving for a job. I mean, like I can make a drive to a job. I don't like being like having a timer.
Yeah, having the job be the drive.
Yeah, fucking nuke those motherfuckers.
I know. I want them to knock open the door.
Fair. Sleeping Dogs can still emulate large crowds and not burn out your console. My copy of Sleeping Dogs for the PS4 fucking died. Like, I can't even play it on anything.
And it fucking sucks. Sleeping Dogs is great.
Yeah. It's time for another round of what job does Shota have? Shota is fat.
They're gonna throw out so many crazy guesses thinking, like, there's no way you're not, like, a fucking high echelon assassin dude. And they'll find out the truth and be like, are you fucking joking?
Shota's a repo guy. God damn it! At Lolly, I just realized how done I am if the Glow Boys find out we let a 13-year-old shoot an M16. Nah, fuck that shit. As long as it's in a safe environment, you're Gucci.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, wait then, Shota. What do you do that you have to deal with people on bath salts?
It's a security job. It's just...
Yeah, I'll say it's security. I just can't get too specific because that's bad for me and it's bad for my job.
Yeah. Like, legit, like, it's one of those where it's like, you really don't get it.
I'm high, I can't remember whose voice is who. Fair. Can't breathe. Damn, dude. Shota Fed posting hard. God damn it. Ultimate Floyd post. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try something.
I think I'm super behind. Oh my god, I am. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, the chat is like,
I want to hear about a character from Resident Evil that never comes back and everyone loved, Sherry Birkin. She was in 2 games.
Yeah.
She got into 2 games. 3 if you want to count not Umbrella Chronicles.
Darkside Chronicles?
Raccoon City, Operation Raccoon City.
Oh yeah.
More if you want to count the on the rail shooters. Shotas is a real man's man. I'm not. I'm a dirty little pussy. Don't worry about it.
Go away. You're a bad man.
In my fanfiction, Shotes is a badass mercenary with combat training. Sure. The closest thing to combat training I have is training for neurological warfare. I'm gonna put it like that, but all it is just like putting up tanks and putting on suits in case someone ever tries to put out nerve gas. Because just in case something like that does happen, you got to be as quick as possible because you got
to know what to do.
You have no time whatsoever. Like your oxygen tanks can only have so much time, and by the time you're actually fully suited up, you only have a fraction of that time.
Yeah.
And like on top of that, when you go in to help people, like their people are tagged up with tags. There's people you can help, and there'll be people there that are screaming, save me, save me, save me. But they're done for. They've been there too long. They're fucking fucked. Dead. If you take them out, other people get hurt. And there'll be people who are fucking unconscious and are Gucci, so you got to carry them out. That's probably the closest thing I've got. Is Shota a merc for Big Boss? No.
Oh no.
Pretty cool.
At least Shiva didn't die. You're right. She's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, so Shota's just a highly armed murderer. Yeah.
Basically.
I'm making a game in the Resident Evil universe. You gotta save Hunk as my cool Sea Dragonkin Shota. Oh no. It's called Resident Evil Pandemic.
Let me see what...
He's banned. I'm banning.
Let me see how long we've been going. 37 minutes and we're still in the police station. Fuck!
All of Chris's companions tend to die, get captured, etc. Yeah.
We gotta accelerate.
They're trying to make Chris the PTSD soldier of Resident Evil. Yeah. But that can work.
Well, it looks like what they're doing with him now looks like he's straight up just turning evil.
I got the... Yeah. We got $5 from War Crime Enthusiast, but it says message retracted, and I don't know if he put message retracted or if he just
Google
took it.
backed it out. Yeah, that sucks.
I don't know if he used the N-word to show to get a cut from the super chats. I get to play Resident Evil.
I really, really need money.
Right now, he needs money more than I need money.
Yeah, so it's a thing where it's like, this literally pays my rent. It's not even a joke.
Epic gamer moment. Cyclops Productions with €5. Shota isn't a cop, but he does lots of fighting in sketchy areas. My guess Shota works for ICE. Getting warm? No. ICE would be fun though. But the thing with ICE, I think you would have to have cop training to be a part of ICE.
Yeah, because it's basically law enforcement.
Yeah.
It's like DEA. It's like you are basically training to fuck people up.
I don't like...
Oh, fuck.
I don't... Oof, I can't fucking believe that. I don't like jobs where you're held down like a ton by the laws.
You just want to fuck people up. You don't give a shit about the paperwork.
No, I don't. That's the thing, though. I don't want to fuck people up, but when I have to fuck people up because it's the most direct and easiest solution, I don't want to have to fucking deal with some autistic moron saying, "Oh, you need to spend 6 hours doing the fucking paperwork."
Yeah. Stop grifting, Lolly.
Stop grifting, Lolly. When Grandma pulls out the belt, only if you crack him. Shota is the arch villain of Black history. Listen. There's only one black person I respect, okay? And that's only because they're 5% black. Grandma's strong against fighting types weak to disease. Shota is a hitman.
Jesus Christ, stay down.
My probably one of my most unique moments is I had to deal with someone the other day yesterday. I had to deal with someone yesterday after I had gotten the second part of the COVID vaccine, and it straight up just gave me
God damn it!
all the COVID symptoms for it was probably going to be 48 hours because I'm still feeling like shit. But I had to go into a room to deal with someone, and I told them point blank to shut the fuck up, or I was going to go over there and give them COVID. And you would not believe how effective that was. I'm just going to start threatening people with fucking diseases more often from now on. And here's the thing, like, I'm fucking pale. I'm running a fever of 101.5. Like you can tell I'm sick, so he knows I'm not bluffing.
He knows you'll fucking do it.
Exactly. Grandma's hate on watch how the security guy takes care of infant drug addicts in 3 easy steps. Listen, there's a very unfortunate reality to the world that we live in, and being that in bigger cities, crack moms will fucking pop out a baby, go do some crack, and the baby has to sit there and take all this fucking hell, and they don't get put into homes away from crack mamas. No. They get to go back with crack mamas, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if someone fucking spanks their kid for misbehaving, they can get that kid taken away.
It's really fucked up.
Yeah. Should have put Sam Hyde up to all those atrocities. Atrocities? Dude, we thought those through well, okay? There's a reason people still talk about them.
Okay.
Fort Knox now. Shota isn't an MK Ultra transformed expet. Walmart security. There we go. Walmart security.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you get in contact with all sorts of people.
Shota's mall security. Bouncer. Nope. Paul Blart mall cop. Nope. Hypothetically. Nope, not a bouncer.
People are insisting PMC.
They're insisting. Shota is blinding the chat. Shota, is it a government job? Sort of, kind of. It depends on how much you think the government's pumping money into corporations.
Sad part is that's not exactly far off. Depending on
No,
the
it's
company.
not. It's not at all.
So yeah, depending on the company, like that's almost exactly
Showed as a general from the Pentagon. Who's better, Bowsette or Vampire Mommy? Vampire Mommy, but that's just because if I fucking sit there and I slam Vampire Mommy into a tanning booth, I can make her tan against her will. He's part of the
The
Illuminati.
fuck does that even mean? She would die immediately. She's a vampire.
It's a tanning booth. I'm sure there's semantics.
Like no, because it's not the pure light of the sun.
Yes. It's not the yellow rays of the sun. Listen, a fucking Superman can't get a fucking energy boost from being in a tanning bed. I'm sure Vampire Mommy can live.
Okay, fuck it, you got me there.
At Lolly, what's your favorite Resident Evil OST?
I really like some of the stuff in Remake, the first one.
Yeah.
Some of the music there is really good. Like the song during the ending of the game when you're running out of the umbrella base. It's like that was really fun.
I would say part of OG 2. I like a lot of its lab stuff actually.
Yeah.
OG 2 and I like pretty much all of the music from original Resident Evil 3. I don't remember any of the soundtrack from 3 make, but
because it was really generic.
Yeah.
The fact we couldn't have an OG option kind of made me sad. Like, RE3 Make won't let you have fucking OG fucking soundtrack stuff. It didn't have a lot of stuff that 2 had.
Yeah.
Which kind of shows they rushed it out towards the end.
You become a liability. They take care of liability, so no snitching. Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking snitch. Showed it as an MMA fighter.
He works for the central banks.
You part of Illuminati hedge fund crime syndicate with a catchphrase to make you kill insurgents. Lole lule lo. Showed as a male cop. Showed you ever kill a man? Not kill. And they'd say save me, and I would say no. I've said no multiple times. I've had people.
I've gotten more violently angry at them asking.
I've had people who legitimately thought they were dying trying to like hold my hand, and I've legitimately smacked it away and told them to get over it because I know they're not dying, and giving into their delusions just makes it worse. But you'd be surprised the face some people make whenever you do shit like that. Not that he doesn't want to talk about it, it's that he can't because he was programmed not to or he would die.
Favorite Yakuza game?
He's wrong. Go ahead, say it. Be wrong, you fuck.
So what if I say 6?
You're still wrong. You're wrong because I hate you.
I really like 0. I really like Kiwami. If I really had to pick gun to my head, 0 is a really satisfying story start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Or Kiwami, just because I also really like that one. So one of those two.
My personal favorite is 6, but that's just because I absolutely adore all of their set pieces.
Yeah.
Like the rooftop fight scene near to the end of the game. Or at the end of the game. I wonder if Shota works at a mental health facility or something close to it, like hospital security. If so, you have my sincerest condolences because I know how it is from the other perspective. Are you causing people in hospitals issues? Listen, people in hospitals are okay as long as they're not trying to hurt people. You're going to have to read that. I'm 10 minutes behind.
The super chat?
Yeah.
William Benwell for $5. Hey, Lolly, just joined the stream. What's up? Oh, we're doing pretty good. We played the Resident Evil 8 demo, but it was a lot shorter than we expected.
Yeah, I was worried that it was going to be like a timed 20-minute demo, and then it was like 5 minutes.
It was literally 5 minutes. So now we're doing Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
And we are fully, like, about a quarter of the way through Claire's campaign. I want to say the first Birkin fight is a quarter.
I'd be willing to say a third, maybe.
Thoughts on Dead Space 2 for its 10th anniversary? I miss Dead Space.
Shota, you Jews, share your wealth. I don't have that much wealth anymore. I lost it all whenever people started toppling the hedge fund.
I don't want his fucking money.
I don't want his fucking money. It's the red tape that kills the thrill.
Okay, need to pick up my stuff.
Guardsman is right, Shota glows. Why would you want to be a fucking Nat Guardsman?
He's talking about, like, Imperial Guardsmen, not National Guard.
Oh, okay. CIA showed a glows in the dark. You gotta run him over with your car. At Lolly, what's your favorite Did I go back?
You might have went back. You are not updated on the chat whatsoever.
No, I'm going forward. Okay, he probably just asked that question a second time. Every time Shota cracks his back, he starts to glow. Listen, my body cracks a lot. It genuinely does.
You have a lot of cracks.
Shota is in a time warp and is working as an Old West lawman. Dude, that'd be so cool.
Burn.
You definitely a PMC guy. Based, no snitching. That's a crack baby fool.
He's on fire. He's gonna hit me.
Is Shota secretly hunk?
Oh god. Fuck you.
Shota's just the guy. You see, yeah, he's got the right idea.
Yeah, you're just a guy.
You know, there's one game that I really would like a new version of, Deep Fear. That was Sega's answer RE1 and borrowed from the Thing instead of Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, Deep Fear. That's the one that takes place on the, I think it's an oil tanker or a ship on the PS2, right?
I don't remember that one.
So yes, a government job. I don't get paid by the government. Escape mental asylum patient. I feel bad. I feel bad for people that got to deal with like mental patients.
Yeah, that shit's not fun.
Because I have dealt with like mental patients.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Like, it is fucking nuts the amount of shit that they can try and throw at you, and you just gotta take that shit.
You have to, because it's like deep down, even they don't want to say it, but they just don't have any control over themselves.
I have rode in an ambulance though with EMS, so that we could transport someone who was, let's just say that they're a mental patient of some sort who had been causing us issues for hours. So I got and the EMS was afraid to transport them by themselves. So I
thought that was a knife.
I got to ride in there with one of my supervisors. And man was that great, because they have a camera in there, and my supervisor looks up and he sees it and he goes, "Hey, does that thing have audio?" And the dude in the ambulance goes, "No," and it was just fucking nonstop from point A to point B, just letting them have it the entire time. It's awesome whenever you, because here's the thing, crazy people are used to having this reaction where people try to avoid them, and like they don't want to confront them, they're afraid of them. Hey, Birkin doing Birkin shit. So whenever someone is crazy back to them, they tend to shut the fuck up.
You're the only person that would ever say, hey, if you're dealing with someone with like a mental problem, scream in their face. They won't expect it.
You don't scream in their face. You just have to act crazy back to them. And most of the time, it's just acting like what's happening is normal and throwing out snide comments because it pisses them off.
Where the fuck did Birkin go? I can hear him. I just don't know. Oh god.
RE3 remake was too short and devoid of content. Yeah, and the really sad thing about it is they spent so much time on the fucking multiplayer aspect.
I fully blame that for the game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which I played it. I got my money's worth out of the multiplayer content, but at the same time, I would have just rather them remake more of the original Resident Evil 3. Shota and Lolly are the same person. They're just different personalities.
Please don't hurt me.
Not worth $60, yeah. Thoughts on the Resident Evil Revelation series? Personally, I like it.
Yeah, I like 1. 1's okay. It's not really amazing. I like the whole deep sea aspect and all the monster designs. I think is really cool. But to me, like, Revelations 2 is genuinely pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I like Revelations 2. I actually think I like Revelations 1 more. They have, like, completely different play styles to them.
Yeah.
But I kind of like OG Revelations 1 more, and that could entirely be because Jill's in it, and I'm a Jill simp.
Yeah. Revelations 2 focused more on, like, a co-op aspect. And it was okay. I thought some of the set pieces were cool. Barry's whole thing where he has the little girl that can like sense monsters, I thought was like genuinely kind of hype. Mm-hmm. It's because you find out like Barry's like a fucking hardcore motherfucker.
Yeah. The only thing I want from Sega is a Vanquish sequel or remake. No, all we got was that remaster that they packaged with Bayonetta.
It wasn't bad, because Bayo's good.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, Birkin, please die.
Yeah.
I am out of ammo, please die!
Oh, wait, now you gotta start night. You better find something. Or just run around long enough.
Oh my god.
Yeah, kinda. I was a patient in a mental health facility at one point, Shota. Like,
That hurt.
but like, were you the type of person that rams, like, that goes out of their way to hurt other people?
Oh god.
Because those are the ones that I have trouble liking and finding common ground with.
What is your favorite infected? Mine is the liquor. Hunters are pretty cool. I like hunters.
I do. I like liquors. I like hunters. I don't like gammas. I don't like gammas that much.
Which one were gammas?
Gammas are the weird, like, semi-frog ones. They're not the frog hunter ones. They're the
I think
the
I
ones
know
that
what you're talking about.
like the slug ones in the sewers.
Yeah.
From remake.
Yeah, those were.
Uh.
They would have been cool if we knew more about them.
Mm-hmm.
High grade gunpowder. Let me see.
Nemesis, I guess, would count, but bosses aside, I really like the Gravedigger from 3. And it's such a shame we never see anything like the Gravedigger again.
Yeah. You also had the God, what was it? The bat infected from 5. That boss, I thought that was pretty cool.
The bat infected from 5.
It was one of the boss battles.
You mean 0? No. Oh, I'm thinking of the moth.
Yeah, you're thinking of something else. Resident Evil 5, one of the bosses was like a big ass like bat insect monster, and I think you had to like get on a turret and fucking fight it. And I just always liked the design of it. I thought it was cool.
I remember God, I don't remember much from 5. I have a lot of hours in 5, but I don't remember much from 5, which is concerning.
Yeah.
RE6 is painful to play, but I agree on the set pieces. That's clearly where all the budget went. Oh yeah. I like some of the cool action things that 6 does.
Some of it's okay. I think Leon's whole melee combat is pretty sick.
Leon being able to do the cool gun fu shit, or gun. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it gun fu, gun kata, whatever. That's a cool thing, and I think more characters needed interesting gameplay mechanics versus the action set pieces. If they just focused on stuff that made each character fun to play, it would be better. Which Resident Evil character do you wish had their own DLC or side mission?
It's kind of hard. Obviously, I like Hunk. I want to see more Hunk.
Yeah, Hunk technically has his because he has the Last Survivor.
Technically. But I want like more of an actual fucking story thing around him. Hunk always ends up just getting gameplay modes.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you have a super hard thing you have to go through with a preset loadout. It's like, I would actually like a whole thing where you actually like get a story with Hunk.
I want a story for Tofu. I want a fucking story where Resident Evil, like some fucking chode scientist was experimenting on tofu.
Okay, we're just gonna skip this. We already seen that.
Was experimenting with some fucking tofu and accidentally turned it into a sentient being. We got 199 from that guy. Tall Vamp Mommy doesn't have dark skin. Shame.
Yeah.
At the Almighty Lolly, you into black girls?
Depends. Like it really does depend.
Depends on
some of them are really pretty, but then you get the
depends on how good she holds hands. Piecing it together: corporate, minimal oversight, CBRN, rapid response, contracted to government, corporate businesses with high risk factors, crisis intervention team for mental health emergency. I'm glad you guys think I get paid to do what I do. Shota's one of the only feds with a light switch.
Yeah, it turns out you're just trauma team from Cyberpunk.
But I'm more of a dick because if someone's there like trying to help get someone to safety, I just fucking shoot him in the head and put it in the report.
He came at me, I had no choice.
No more Dead Space 4, and if you want the true ending, you better buy the DLC. Yeah, that...
And even then, the true ending's a fucking cliffhanger.
That fucking sucked so bad.
Fuck!
Just everything that went into, like, a Dead Space 3, and it just makes me sad.
It really does.
The Almighty Lolly. This has gone from Bimbo Gas to Glow Boy, known as Noah Shoda. All right, fair. You're gonna keep calling me Glow Boy? I got you. We'll see if you wake up tonight.
People keep trying to guess what he does as a job, and he can't be specific because it's an actual security thing with his job. And it's like, because of that, he has to say things out of context, and they sound a lot worse than they really are. Please don't hurt me, Birkin.
A lot worse? The Almighty Lolly. Shoda is actually the MILF vampire, and all this time she's been telling her true desires. I like it. Lolly, Shoda is Danny from Manhunter 2, and Lolly is his Leo. You know what? I'm down for it. Tan Tomboy Mommy GF. Deep Fear was a Saturn game. It was set on an undersea colony. You might be thinking of Carrier, Dreamcast survival horror set on an aircraft carrier.
I looked that up. That legit sounds kind of metal.
Hold up real quick. Hold up. I think what I'm thinking of might be called Cold Fear.
Maybe.
Yeah, what I was thinking of was Cold Fear. It's a game on the PS2. It's a survival horror game.
Ow.
My dad called me fat. What do? Well, that depends. Do you want to validate
Is he
him?
right?
Do you want to validate him, or do you want to rub it in his face? Yell at the disabled. Listen, the disabled aren't people. They gave that up when they accepted the term disabled. Do exercise, fatty. What do you mean? I love living in the past every 5 minutes with my anthem.
Where is it?
God damn it! Why am I so far behind?
Change the setting on your phone from top chat to live chat. Oh god.
It's just where I've been looking through chat, trying to catch up on everything that everyone said.
Ow.
Who's your favorite Resident Evil villain?
I think we already answered that, but I really like
not boss, but like villain.
Oh, villain.
I mean, I guess it could be a boss. Ah, fuck.
I really like Wesker.
Yeah, Wesker's really cool, and he did the whole over the top crazy villain thing pretty well, so I didn't think he was super dorky.
It kind of worked though.
Right. Resident Evil 5, I remember the giant spider is one of the most annoying bosses in that part. When I was a kid, I was afraid of it for some reason. The fuck do you mean, the giant spider?
Yeah, there was a giant spider boss in 5. I think it happened at the end.
I don't fucking remember. I remember the basic enemies that were like mantis guys that insta killed you. Those guys fucked me up.
Please God.
I want Sherry to come back, but not Jake. Yeah, I won't hurt you. I'm like 3 polygons. You can trust me. White skinned black girls. Wesker's cool because he started as an agent playing both sides. Yeah.
But what I like about Wesker is his whole thing is, oh, I hate humans, I'm above humans. But he is the only Umbrella employee whose fucking experiment worked.
Right?
The tyrants fucking worked, and they continue to use them. His whole, I'll use the bioweapons to ascend humanity and become like a super-powered motherfucker. It worked.
Right?
He is the only successful Umbrella employee where everything he planned to have happen fucking worked.
He's the only successful Umbrella employee, period. At All My Lolly, when my dad was still in LA, he told me a story about a drug addict who ripped his own face off because of a bad trip. Oh yeah,
that happens.
Oh yeah, people are fucking retarded when it comes to drugs.
Yeah, oof. Who would win out of the Yawn from... who would win in a fight? Yawn from RE1 or the Kakandara? Which one was the Kakandara? I imagine that's from 5, so you're probably going to be like...
Is the Kakandara the mantis one I was talking about?
I don't think so.
Shoda hunts zombies as a government, that's why he can't share much info. Disabled should become test subjects to human enhancement gene splicing stuff. How much Resident Evil porn have you consumed, and who's your character?
Listen, Resident Evil porn is like...
A lot, and Jill. Continue.
I'm basic bitch. I say Ada.
You're fucking disgusting. Get out of my house.
Was it like the face scratching scene from Poltergeist? I imagine it would be.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I'm just trying to think, how would you rip your own face off? Would it be like you literally dig your nails into your skin and just rip?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Because I know about that thing.
Gotta get that Gorilla Grip pussy on the face.
I know about that thing where cartels will cut around your face.
Oh, yeah.
and rip it off like a sheet.
Mhm.
And they like inject you with adrenaline so you're like still conscious and alive while it happens, and then they show it to you.
Yeah.
I know about that, but the whole like ripping your face off because of a bad trip, I'd have to read the story. If there's a video, send it, because I don't know.
If your dad took a video of this happening, please send it to the Discord. Please send it to 888-242-6121.
That may in fact be the Indian call center that would not stop fucking bugging me for a week. So,
Ever had morphine robberies and stuff? No, not. I mean, I've had people try to steal like drugs and medicine and shit, but I don't think not specifically morphine. Showed his real job as the friends we made along the way. Yeah.
there you go.
Nemesis Rule 34. Hey, Nemesis Rule 34 is great because you can also add on the all the way through or full penetration tag.
Oh.
So you got someone take like deep throwing it straight out the ass. Wholesome 100, thank you.
This was like 30 years ago. Okay, so it's not in fact on a video.
Okay.
I was about 12 to 13 when the original Resident Evil 3 came out. Jill's outfit in that game drove me wild.
Dude, I still think that outfit is super cool and badass.
Yeah.
I do like unironically and genuinely think that outfit is awesome.
It's a thing where, like, weirdly enough, because it's so casual, it works.
Yeah.
She's not trying.
Here's a thing. Here's a question I got for some of you guys, because I know some of you motherfuckers are in the military. What's the like strongest threat you've ever made towards someone? Like, what's the most like violent threat you were allowed to make?
Like, about ready to fucking drop somebody violent?
Like, you like the anger behind it and the context behind it. Because I remember I was when I still worked at the jail. So we got someone in there who was threatening to eat our faces, and I was sick that day, and I was not having any of it. And I threatened to take my fingers and rip his fucking nose off of his face. And they're like, okay, you need to get out of here, and then they wrote me up for that. Because apparently you're not allowed to say shit like that on camera.
On camera.
On camera. Listen, all the way doesn't need to make any sense anatomy-wise. It just needs to be sexy as fuck.
You just cut a line on your forehead, then put your fingers in and push down. I can see that, but it would have to be like deep into the muscle.
But from what I understand, this was like with his bare hand, so there was no like cutting a line on the forehead and pulling out. It was just like fucking.
Well, I guess if his nails are sharp enough.
Gripping his fucking mouth and ripping.
People are just doing the Navy SEALs copy pasta.
Oh yeah. Maybe the real friends we made along the way showed his job.
You sure this is the way?
Gel equals fed. Hey, it's no longer gel.
I remember I worked at Sam's Club right when I graduated high school. I think you remember that.
Yeah.
It fucking sucked. But one of the guys as we had as the manager, I forgot his name, but he was a fucking moron. And there was a day where he escalated a threat so bad where it just started off where a customer had a problem with, I want to say, a refund or something. It's always a refund.
Mm-hmm.
And because this guy was such a dumb fuck, he took this minor issue and turned it into a violent death threat that had the police literally like parked outside the building for a week straight in case this guy actually showed up.
That's fucking great.
And all I heard about were some of the ladies that worked at the service desk would say about what the guy actually said. Obviously, you could tell, like, oh, he threatened to kill everybody. He straight up said, if you don't give me my fucking refund, I will put a bullet in your head and I will kill your children to prove a point.
See, that's the type of threat that I'd make.
Where?
At Lolly, ain't military, but the most serious threat I made was threatening to strangle someone with shoelaces.
Okay, I'll go.
That's good. That's good though, because like,
To my mom.
name a point in time when you're out and about with other people around you that shoelaces aren't available.
That is a good point.
Stop hurting her.
Like your weapon of choice is always available to put someone out of their misery.
How does Sam's Club pay work? Is it a Ponzi scheme?
They don't.
The best way to put it is I got paid more pushing carts, like, for this fucking company that doesn't have a union than I did when I worked at Kroger and had to join the union.
Yeah, unions are a fucking Ponzi scheme because they're not like they used to be where they actually serve the purpose.
Yeah.
Like now it's just
The union rep we had, because we worked at the same store,
Mhm.
but I think I was after you.
yeah, you were.
Yeah, like, dude, the union rep we had was so fucking stupid.
Oh, dude, they're fucking autistic, and they'll like. Don't worry if you get fired or something, you'll manage to get your job back almost no matter what. But here's the fucking thing: they serve no fucking purpose other than hey, this dude fucking sexually assaulted a customer and was fired for it, so let's get that motherfucker back in here.
Because he is the only one willing to cover this specific shift.
Right.
It is so fucking bad.
I like Claire's blank face when she's getting beat. Oh, what's that fucking the emotionless tag? She's just fucking getting the shit kicked out of her with no emotion.
And that is something okay. So, the Chief Irons thing has always rubbed me the wrong way. Where it's like, Annette Birkin is such a fucking terrible parent.
Oh yeah.
She is the worst. I fucking hate Annette Birkin.
Go find my daughter, man, who tortures people for fun.
Literally, she left her daughter with a violent serial killer who she knew was a violent serial killer because they were blackmailing him. And was like, protect my daughter in the middle of a violent zombie apocalypse. And when the daughter was obviously scared and ran off on her own trying to find her, she got mad.
Right.
And was like, well, why aren't you at home? Bitch, because zombies are trying to break down the fucking door.
Zombies, you dumb bitch. I know you got cameras. I like Claire's blank face when she... Oh, wait. I've already read that.
Yeah.
Unions are nothing more than government puppets. Yeah, no, they're corporate puppets. Like, I love this costume/mod, but don't like the blank stare. Yeah, it's the classic costume DLC. So they just try to port the classic costumes over.
I think it's fun.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I get what he means, though, where it's like, they could have at least tried to add something.
You may not have shoelaces at a foot fetish convention. Well, that's where you threaten to either A, rip their fucking toenails off and force feed it down their throat so that they choke on their blood, or you threaten to, like, break their toes.
I will come on your toe knuckles.
I will come on your toe knuckles, as a man famously once said. At Lolly, how are the worst thing I've ever done was getting in a fight with a teacher over grades. Oh man. Over grades is over grades has got to be a weak reason, but in the moment you gotta feel like it's worth it.
In the moment, you're like, no, I'm proving a point.
Right.
And I'm not going in that room.
Can't even remember what my worst threat was anymore. Memory from that point in time is fuzzy. At best, since the hospital had me all drugged up, but I remember that it was really bad. Okay.
But then you know it's got to be good.
Right? The man isn't a serial killer, he's a man-hunting enthusiast. He likes eating cereal. Dan Schneider! At least it's better than what I recall seeing, where they gave her the jacket but no undershirt.
Open the fucking elevator. I hate you. Ugh, I have to get the fucking key.
I had him up at mouth for the classic costumes. That, you know what? That'd be horrifying.
I don't want to go in the liquor room.
No licky room.
No licky room. No licky room. Bad room.
Worst I've done was push a guy down the stairs. Funny story. I can't tell that story though. I actually can't tell that story. Governments, corporations at this point, they're the same. The best thing we can do is peel away the bureaucratic tape and allow smaller businesses to compete. Smaller businesses can never compete because like they get bought out.
Yeah.
They get bought out and turned into shell corporations.
Oh,
that
fuck.
way it's not technically a monopoly.
Oh god. Oh, this was a mistake. Why did you guys let me do this? Oh god. I don't want to die.
By the way, Lolly kind of knew is the other guy, the almighty part of your channel.
Do what?
He said, by the way, Lolly kind of knew is the other guy, the almighty part of your channel.
No, this is Shota.
Shota. Have you played the Outbreak games? If you haven't, you should.
Yeah, if I remember right, Outbreak was pretty good. That's the one where it was like an anthology, right?
Yeah, like you picked from a series of characters, and you had different scenarios.
One sec.
It was a multiplayer game too. It was multiplayer on the PS2, so it was really ahead of its time. And other consoles, I'm sure.
Okay. Oh, that is bullshit!
Oh yeah, I threw a desk at a teacher and a chair at a kid back in elementary school. Hardcore horror hentai, the sissy brainwashing site.
I don't want to go. I don't want to.
Dude,
Okay.
I would fucking love to have this fucking jacket in real life. I think the jacket that Claire's wearing is super sick.
Maximum effort!
I was gonna say, remember that you can move at full speed so long as you don't actually click the sprint button.
No, I can't, because I've moved at full speed before and... Fuck it!
They just turn around. Run! Sprint now!
Maximum effort! Thankfully, they stay in that room. Oh my god! It actually clipped out! The liquor clipped out of the room!
Run from it. No, that one's the one that's on the ceiling. Woo!
Well, now he's not on the ceiling anymore.
Right. Lolly, got any moolah from GameStop, or are we holding?
No, I did not buy into it, and Shota did not buy into it, but he tried.
I didn't buy into it. No, I didn't try was the problem. I didn't buy into it, even though I caught wind of it early on, and I was like, hey, that's kind of interesting, and you can make a lot of money, but that's never going to work. And then it worked. And my soul was filled with regret. Oh my lolly, that fight with the teacher ended up getting me kicked out of school and almost getting an assault on my record. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that sucks.
So that's funny. That's funny because like teachers get assaulted like all the time.
They do
in our like city areas around here, and they just fucking deal with it.
Yeah, it comes to a point where you either deal with it or you just don't be a teacher.
Right.
And it sucks because it's like, what's the most tame fetish?
Tame vanilla.
Yeah, it's like, dude, usually
A
tomboy.
nice loving. I'll fucking kill you. Vanilla, like just having a nice loving relationship. Autophagia, the fetish of eating yourself.
Sheesh,
Autophagia.
10 bullets for a zombie and grenades for liquor. We'd be screwed in real life. Dude, it fucking...
Right.
Resident Evil would legit be one of the harder apocalypses to stay alive in.
Right. Chad teachers. Can you think of any teachers you would consider Chad?
Like ones that we had?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember any we had. I legit do not remember large chunks of high school because I just didn't give a fuck.
I would consider that guy. I would still consider the English teacher that actually burned down the fucking that building to be a Chad in his own way.
He seemed alright.
Mm-hmm. I once threatened to beat this one guy to death with my bare hands in middle school. He never spoke to me again after that. Yeah. So how long till a teacher gets sexually assaulted? We had
That actually happened before.
yeah, well, he didn't sexually assault her. He just wrote a rap about like
About fucking her up the ass.
yeah, about fucking her, and then from that point forward, he had a police escort to and from school.
This was like middle school.
This was middle school, so it was to and from school and middle school, and he kept that same thing on in high school, which was kind of fucked. And that teacher was only teaching for like half a year, and she got like a huge settlement for it.
Yeah.
So you could tell she was like milking it.
Which, I mean, hey, you know, she had an opportunity. Can you really blame her for taking it?
I'll always blame it. Double Decker is great art. A shame he stopped. Never seen any Double Decker shit, as far as I know. I remember gluing our teacher to the chair. Gotta get those assault rounds.
Yep.
I'm sorry, SMG rounds.
Yeah, we don't get an assault rifle in this. We're not cool.
You.
Keep both keys.
My class made a teacher cry in 8th grade. Guess we started chanting Trump Tree.
We had like multiple teachers cry.
Oh yeah, it's weird considering how we had like a really tame like schooling environment too.
The generation after us was the fucked up one.
Yeah, I can only imagine what they did. Burned down by accident or on purpose. I think it was on purpose.
I think they still... obviously, he'll swear up and down, oh, no, it was an accident, whatever. But apparently, yeah, it was legit on purpose.
Right. Let me out.
Okay. 1, 2. Probably don't need that. That's the fucking...
She milked it instead of milking it. It's a milk or be milked world. What do you think of real world women? Why would I think of them?
Oh god!
Did you just fucking acid him?
Yes!
Alright, well, just peace out. It's double deck though. Great robot Poochie though. What? My teacher was fired in the middle of the year because he threw a cup of water at a kid who punched him.
We had that. What else? Okay, I got everything I need in there. Wait.
We had a teacher that was fired for smoking because a kid narked on him.
Yeah, that was honestly kind of bullshit.
It's like,
You.
it's like, come on, I know you motherfuckers smoke.
Oh god, please don't.
Did my comment about throwing a desk and a chair at a teacher and a kid in that order, I guess? Or get seen. I was expelled from the school shortly after getting police escorted after trying to run away. I saw the comment. I didn't see anything about the getting police escorted and or the trying to run away.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. I remember my freshman year at a new high school in my city, we already had a teacher hitting on students, so that really set the precedent.
Oh my god.
Some school children are being abandoned by the parents. Now school is basically a big babysitting service disguised as education. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
Okay.
Thoughts on current feminism? It's trash. We need to go back to classic feminism. What are your thoughts, Lolly?
Like, why would we need classic women have rights?
No, I want true equal rights. God damn it.
What does that even mean?
True equal rights is whenever a woman kills somebody, she gets less years than when a man does it. And I think they should both be given the death penalty.
You just want to kill everybody?
We need to decrease the amount of people on this earth so that our children can decrease the amount of people on this earth. Lolly, you suck at this game.
I'm not great.
One of my history teachers got fired for outright watching porn in class. Yo, that's a Giga Chad move.
At that point, that man is operating on levels that you can't even consider.
There's a show on Netflix about a guy who gives tickles for nickels. Thoughts on Fuda? It depends.
It really doesn't.
How much puss that Fuda got? Can you in fact bend your Fuda cock back around into your own puss and ride yourself like a cowboy? If not, that's not Fuda enough. Equality is a false god. Yeah, I don't know why you would want equality, because you're just ruining the easy way out for everybody else. You're really just a fucking scumbag at that point. Lolly plays like a lolly.
I try to remain prepared, and it bites me in the ass.
Equal gender rights would be co-ed prisons. Change my mind. I mean, prisons are already, at this point, essentially just a bunch of fucking degenerates locked up in a cage. So if you just had, like, degenerate cities with a bunch of prisoners making children in there, I mean, I'm just saying.
At that point, you have an entire society within the prison.
Yeah, you do. Sure sounds a lot like a Fuda to me.
6 to 11, that was it. 6 to 11.
Fuda is a trap. What's the most Chad move in history? What is, in fact, the most Chad move in history?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, what would you consider a Chad move? Because when you say in history, that means like what is like the most absolute badass motherfucker? Because you have guys like the White Death, who killed like 800 fucking Soviet soldiers during the Winter War. You have like I want to say Don Alejo, a Mexican dude who straight up killed like 12 Los Zetas cartel members that tried to like go on his property.
Yeah.
And it was like a big ass fucking gunfight. At that point, you literally just be looking at, okay, what's the first Count Dankula fucking episode you see?
Right. $5 from Jaegerbomb 2. What are your next projects coming down the pipe? Think the whole decade is going to be jacked up seeing how it started? At least it won't be boring.
I definitely think that the events of 2020 have started something that nobody can stop. And I don't mean it in a bad way. Everyone thinks, oh, the world's ending. I think it's the exact opposite. I think that what you're going to see is everyone go, did we seriously get this fucking bad?
Yeah.
And they will run back in the other direction, going like, no, we are not letting it go like this.
Right.
But-
At LOL. Oh, go ahead.
He also asked for upcoming projects.
That's right.
Yeah. Right now I'm working on subscribe star requests because I'm trying to get through those. That will be out next week. Hopefully sometime around Thursday. That's my goal, Thursday. And from there, I'm working on another video about Resident Evil, and that's kind of why I'm on a big kick right now, because I like Resident Evil a lot. And after that, probably more request stuff. I'm working through a lot of stuff. But now what were you going to say?
I was just going to read this comment. At all my lolly shoda. Something like that happens in Futabu. Indeed. You could do a draft and have a bunch of degenerate cannon fodder to throw at the enemy. Oh no.
You good?
At Lolly, we nearly suffocated a teacher who had breathing conditions by spraying fake snow all over his face.
That's pretty good.
That's you weeding out the weak. Invading Poland. Olga of Kiev. Stalingrad. Discovering fire, the greatest Chad moment. Genghis
No.
Khan's entire life.
That was an absolute soy boy moment. That was the caveman equivalent to buying an iPhone.
That's I can't handle the cold because I'm a fucking pussy. OG cavemen were pussies. The most Chad move in history is the USS Texas intentionally flooding half the ship to increase firing range. God.
There we go. Gotta love doing a critical headshot.
Yeah. Biggest Chad moment in history, Jesus dying for our sins. Rockefeller's buying the planet.
I forgot where the door's at.
Audie Murphy.
There we go.
Shorty is literally talking about a skit Dan Carlin said about all criminals and put them on TV on the Murder Channel.
I'm just saying, Cyberpunk did it, and they had a pretty good movie industry.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Like, they would get, like, convicts and death row inmates to act out action movies and get killed.
At Lolly's, Beethoven is an ultra Chad. He composed some of the greatest music ever despite being deaf. Killdozer was cool, yeah. Killdozer guy was cool.
All you had to do was let him have a gas station.
We the people will hang the elites with their cash. Yeah, dude. We need to go back to tar and feathering people whenever they decide they don't want to do what the people want.
I mean, unironically, that would probably fix a lot of things.
You would. Attack of the Dead Men. Yeah. Yeah.
Eat. I got 5 bullets. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Nope. People forget the destruction breeds creation. Bring back duels. I think duels are legal here.
I think it depends.
I just don't think that you can hold a legal position here if you've ever been challenged to a duel.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing where it's basically on paper you can still do it, but no, it's going down as murder.
Eugenics, even children can do it. Yeah, children are the most capable of eugenics because they don't fucking care. If they hate, children hate pure.
Yeah.
Adults are fettered by things like racism and shit, but children's hate is pure, is born from a sense of true fear.
What are your thoughts on the concept of taking death row inmates and having them fight in gladiatorial matches for a chance to get off death row?
I say you have them fight, and then, like, you just hang them anyways.
It doesn't matter.
But, like, you gotta just be like, we're gonna let you start your life over entirely, so you're gonna go off the grid so that no one catches on that you're actually just hanging them.
I got his hat.
Top Chad move is when my dad beat up a cop and got away with it.
Come on, big boy. Come get me. Come get me, big boy. You're actually going a lot faster than I thought you would.
Hey, Shota, what are your thoughts on the concept of taking death row inmates and having them... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I already read that one.
I'm always behind. Democracy is just mob rule. Yeah!
A lot of ways.
And that's why it's the most effective way of ruling.
You know, violent primordial anger. That's what solves problems.
Exactly. Have them fight in gas chamber the winner. Well, really, what you should do is you should have them fight and then conduct genetic experiments on the winner, because obviously they're the strongest.
Yeah,
and or
obviously
smartest.
something made him better than the other guy.
We should make Death Race a real thing. Or would you kiss Jim Sterling now that he's a woman?
I would rather eat a gun. Oh god.
I would make Jim Sterling eat a gun. Damn, I was just gonna put them on life in prison instead. Well, you gotta take advantage of what you can, and prisoners shouldn't have rights.
Yeah.
No, his mouth is stinky. This is why we need monarchy or aristocracy. You're high. That's literally the part of the plot of the movie Gamer.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah!
God damn it.
And it was literally called Gamer.
What about have the winner immortalized in gold? So you dip him in a molting vat of gold and have like a Kiryu statue made. I can get behind it.
I mean, there's yeah.
Gene-based administration. No. You would just like conduct genetic warfare using the genes of gladiatorial winning prisoners. At Lolly, have you ever listened to Black Sabbath?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
listened to a shitload of Black Sabbath.
Oh yeah. What gun would you eat?
Wouldn't really matter.
I don't know. I think I'd want to go down as the guy that managed to like take a full fucking railgun blast from like the very top center of my skull down out through my fucking feet. That'd be cool.
I mean, if you're gonna go out, that'd be a way people remember you. It's like, holy shit, he went there and did it, and everyone will be like, yeah.
Wally, what's your thoughts on a new bill Biden passed that allows people to participate in sports as the gender they identify as?
Yeah, and that already pissed off a bunch of female athletes that are like, hey, yeah, no, we do not like that.
Yeah. Can't take away a prisoner's rights. Government has too much power as it is.
Oh yeah, here's the obviously coded message thing from Chris.
Right.
And I love the fact that like Claire immediately is like, oh wait, Chris is talking about meeting up with girls. That's impossible. That's not Chris. See, it doesn't sound like Chris at all.
He would never fuck a woman. Which Sabbath vocalist is the best? To me, it's Tony Martin.
I know people really like Tony Martin. Ronnie James Dio is also really good.
Yeah, I like Dio.
To me, I am going to be basic bitch and say Ozzy. Like,
Yeah.
Black Sabbath is blues metal, and Ozzy is a blues singer. To me, he fits so well.
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Prisoners have the vote where I come from. Jesus Christ. I don't mind prisoners like being able to vote once they get out.
I walked right into it.
Yeah. The governor who gave them the vote regrets giving them the vote.
Well, he thought, oh yeah, they'd all vote for me, and he didn't realize that all it takes is his opponent going, I'll pay you.
No, all it takes is them realizing, hey, there's more criminals here than there are regular people. So if we just decide this isn't illegal anymore, you know, we can relax the laws a little bit. Seen some Fallout Frontier footage. There's a guy driving a car that has a nuke strapped onto it, and he screams, "Witness me!" as he rams into you.
Yeah. And I'm at least okay with that in the sense that it's fine for like a one-off gag. Where it's the Legion, they're crazy, and you have Witness Me, and you're like, hey.
That's your Wild Wild Wasteland perk.
Yeah, exactly. And they claim a lot of the crazy stuff was supposed to be locked behind Wild Wild Wasteland, and it just wasn't. I'm not sure about that.
Right.
It's like, no, you thought this was cool, you thought it was funny. That's the thing I noticed. It's why I stayed. I kind of like... I think TG Spy brought a lot of the problems onto himself, or he can't seem to make up his mind on what the mod was supposed to be.
Right.
Oh, hey, Marvin. I'm going to put you out of your misery.
I'm getting flashbacks from this in the OG. Is this Claire A?
Yeah, it's Claire
A. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm getting oh, shit.
It's Claire A because Claire A, Leon B is sort of the canon path. And it kind of is the path that... Oh, fuck.
About as canon as we get. Eat shit, loser.
That was not my fault.
I think the best government would be just completely AI, because the alternative is people using AI for complete control.
Well, even then, all it takes is somebody hacking the AI.
Nah, the government being AI would be bad because it'd just be the Matrix.
Yeah.
Lolly, better yet, use the winner of the gladiatorial fight and use them as a test subject for cybernetic enhancement, genetic alterations, and then killing them at the end.
Probably should have saved when I had the chance.
Yeah.
Now we're all the way back here. Fuck!
Prisoners are literally captive voters. They can be harassed to vote your way, which our politicians love since they're scumbags.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a million different reasons why you do not want prisoners voting.
Like I said, I don't mind prisoners being able to vote. Like once they're not in prison, like once they're on the streets again. Vote for me. I like welfare and prisoners. So that scientists should give cybernetic and genetic enhancements to innocent people. Okay, I was gonna say just enhancing them and then fucking tossing enhancements away.
Like, they get it for the arena, and then when it's over, they just rip it out.
Right.
They're like, eat shit.
Government shouldn't have the right to carry out the death penalty. Instead, people should have the right to settle their own biz. Well, that's the thing. Like, what if the people that should be settling that biz aren't there?
Yeah.
And I can understand a family being like, no, we don't want the death penalty or something. But fuck you, they took a life. They deserve to have their life taken. Equivalent exchange. I don't care how blind I am.
Yeah. I think it really depends. There are some people where they are never going to change.
Mm-hmm.
Never. And I get it. You know, you want to live by your principles, but reality is a lot less nice.
Yeah. The Almighty Lolly Fallout Frontier would legit be a good game if they just removed every connection to Fallout.
I can see that, but I think I think it has a lot of problems on its own.
Oh.
Like, I think a lot of the writing is just bad. Like, just really bad. Like, all the references and attempts to be funny, it's not good. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Here.
Let's make Trump God Emperor. Never vote for the guy that supports death row inmates. I absolutely hate when games include skins like that. Nah, I fucking love it.
Fuck!
It's not like it's being like, nah, bitch, you gotta have the skin on or something like that.
It's an optional thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a nice little tribute to fans.
Yeah.
I understand when someone says, like, I don't like it, it's distracting and annoying, and it's like, hey, I get that.
Yeah.
Because it really does stand out, but, you know. Oh, God. Eat shit, losers.
If it's an AI, we're screwed. Computers are already better than us. You're damn right they are. Only gun owners should vote. If you can't back up your vote, you shouldn't vote. That's fair.
I can understand that, but at the same time, gun owners really do tend to be LARPers.
Gun owners are LARPers, confirmed.
They do. Like, come on. Come on. You know for a fact, the guy with fucking camo jackets and all this, with, like, he has a shitload of guns, but if the feds ever actually came to take him, it's like, dude, come on.
They're called hunters.
No, but you know what I'm talking about. The actual, like, redneck boomer motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'd love to believe there'd be a boogaloo as much as the next guy, but the amount of dudes that would actually take part in it are pretty low.
Right. Only gun owners should vote. Oh, shit. At Lolly, I still like the idea of public hanging and making it up to the community.
Yeah.
Honor killing seems to be the way. Damn. Yeah. It's funny how feminists talk about a rape culture in today's society, but completely ignoring the fact that there's a rape culture in prisons where the guards basically allow it to happen. Hmm? Yeah. They don't want to deal with that shit, though.
A lot of it is you're dealing with really horrible human beings anyway.
Yeah.
Because the sympathetic prisoner trope really is not... That doesn't happen as much as you think. Most really are just... They're shitty people that got themselves in a really shitty situation. So if you have shitty people all grouped together in the same area, you're going to have a lot of fucking problems.
Right.
It's just the reality of it. And, you know, it's... You want to believe that there's the Shawshank Redemption. He didn't actually do it. He's a good guy, just bad problems. A lot of these people do kind of bring it on themselves.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, and yeah, there absolutely should be... You absolutely should at least make sure they're treated like human beings.
If
But
you say so.
But there's gonna be that point where it's like you can't fucking save them from themselves.
Right. $5 from the one true Madrigal. An AI government Shodan for president.
I would be okay with Shodan. I like Shodan.
That would solve the overcrowding problem.
Beautiful mutants everywhere the eye can see. Trying to think about what to. I'll get rid of the ribbons.
Gotta go. Got work tomorrow. All right, man. I hope you have a good one. Hopefully your day at work isn't fucking ass.
I think we'll only go a little bit longer now because we are getting close to midnight here.
Yeah.
Maybe about another hour.
Sure.
Yeah. After that, yeah, I'm pretty much good on wrapping it up here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, here, let me save real quick.
Literally having the prison combo with my buddy while we play Prison Architect.
Yeah. Like I stated, like it's this thing where it's a common problem I see again and again. People don't want to admit how fucking evil humans can get. Everyone wants the Hollywood, oh, you were framed, you were actually a good guy, rogue with a heart of gold shit.
Guess what? Most of the time, people are bad people.
Most of the time, that's fucking bullshit. No, some people are just fucking nasty.
And some people have their beliefs like rooted in fucking like racism and shit. That people will be like, nah, they didn't do it because they're white or they're black or shit like that.
Yeah, you write a story in your own head of what went down when the truth is they're fucked up people.
Yeah.
So on one hand, I get it. You don't want to paint too broad of a stroke, but at the same time, thinking like that, you can end up kind of doing that yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a thing where you have to understand there is nuance in the world, and most of the time, nuance points to they're just fucking horrible human beings.
Yeah. At Lolly, does rehabilitation even work, or is it just a money dump? It depends on the people, but for the most part, I say 9 times out of 10, it's just a money dump.
I definitely say there are cases where it absolutely works, but
At Lolly Night, y'all. Yeah, good night, Sebastian. You have a good one.
you know, it's this thing where you have the expression "people don't change" and all that, and it's really easy to say that, where it's like, oh, people don't change; they're all fucked up from the day they're born to the day they die, and all that. But no, I think deep down people can change. It's just a lot of times,
Right.
like, no, they're just some fucking horrible people out there.
Right. At Lolly, more than 80% return to criminal life after 2 weeks. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Take the hat.
Got it.
At Lolly, Hollywood would legit try to redeem characters like Griffith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's because Hollywood is full of a bunch of fucking degenerate assholes that are the scum of the fucking earth.
Oh yeah.
And they want to think that everyone can be redeemed because they think that they deserve to be alive.
Because they think you're so fucking stupid you buy into it. That's exactly what it is. It's like, no, they think you're stupid enough not to realize how fucked up the guy is.
Right.
There are just some people, dude. Like, there are some people where it is tactically advantageous, that is the politically correct term, to make sure they're gone.
Right.
You know, it's the truth of the world. There are some people you're never gonna save, and you really shouldn't.
Right. At Lolly, I fully understand that Ted Bundy type should be put down, but it can't be completely impossible that just one wants to change. Oh no, I'm sure plenty of them.
But that's the thing. It
want
comes down to they want to change. They want to change.
Fed post detected. There's the boy. At Lolly, the whole race thing is Occupy Wall Street subverted, so much so anything positive done by the wrong people and they lick the boot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Eat the Bugs, yeah. The entire chat is a Fed post. At Lolly, the only people I've seen get better after prison is my uncle who was in the mob, but that was only after he had kids. Yeah, kids tend to change people too.
Yeah. Shit, I was hitting the wrong thing.
Is the world screwed? It depends on how many people we can eliminate from the world.
Shit.
Slav in chat with $2. Wood chipper go burr. You're damn right the wood chipper go burr.
Fuck, I lost track of where the pieces are.
We're not a satanic pedo cult. JPEG.
Okay, so dude Doot. Doot. Okay. And doot, doot.
Some people can change if they make the effort. It's a shame it's not economic to do so. Like, here's the thing. If people went out of their way, like, willingly to try and change, it'd be one thing. But you want to know why people get in programs that everyone thinks will make them a better person once they get out? It's because it gets them time off.
Yeah.
If you sat there and said, all right, these programs are for you. You don't get time off. You're doing your full fucking time if you're in this program. That might be different.
You'd be shocked at how many don't want to do it.
Yeah. And even then, a lot of time the programs are just like cesspits where they trade drugs and shit.
Oh, yeah. 9 times out of 10, they use it for networking.
Yeah.
Like, that's the fucking reality of it. They don't... Okay, so I know the puzzle now. The reality of it is 9 times out of 10, they do not want to change because this is their lifestyle. This is how they know what to do. Like, it gets them fucking money. It gets them what they want. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Short sellers deserve it. I hope they don't get another bailout. Yeah, they don't need to have another bailout. They need to fucking eat the loss.
Fallout Frontier could have been good. It could have, yeah.
Yeah.
But it just didn't. Because I stated, nobody knew what they wanted to do with Fallout Frontier.
Yeah.
All they wanted to do was stitch a bunch of mods together and not think about it. And it's just a thing where it was more complicated than that. You were basically designing a game.
Yeah. Do you really think people in high security prisons can change? That depends, because high security prisons are usually safe for incredibly violent criminals.
Yeah.
In which case, I would say no.
Once again, it really depends. Like, 100%, everything to do with changing yourself and stopping doing fucked up shit comes down to the person. It's never going to be a broad sweeping, you'll pump the numbers up. Because every case is so fucking specific with why they did it, how long they're in there, what are their circumstances that pushed them to doing it in the first place. People are fucking complicated.
Oh, yeah.
It's why whenever I hear retards saying, like, we need better mental health, it's like, you have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Every fucking case is so specific.
Yeah. At Lolly, a lot of people just don't want to change because a lot of people think they're justified. Everybody thinks they're the hero in their own story. Now, see, I realize that I'm the bad guy. All right, I'm the bad person in the story, but I also realize that I'm the bad guy that wants to do a little bit of good, just a little bit.
But you also want to subset that with shitloads of bad.
If I'm doing bad to somebody, that means they deserve it, and they probably deserve worse than I'm giving them, because I can't legally give them what they deserve.
Oh boy.
Hey, friend. Thoughts on underrated vocalists. Example, The Ripper from Judas Priest, Todd Latour from Queen's Reach, etc.
I know about The Ripper, and yeah, he's actually really good. He sounds like pretty much fucking exactly like Rob Halford.
Mm-hmm.
Then they throw him out over some band bullshit. Assuming that's the same guy I'm thinking of. Then you have Black Sabbath, you know, with Tom Iommi, where nobody really ever talks about his era.
Yeah.
They talk about Dio, they talk about Ozzy,
Mm-hmm.
but no one really ever talks about Tommy, and that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is. I always feel bad for those where they clearly have a lot of talent under the hood, and they're just overshadowed by one circumstance after another. It's got to be a kick in the dick. It's like you want to get out there and you want to show what you've got, and it just never fucking works out for you.
Yeah. You get Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
Little off point, but I'm quite sure that half of the hate in the whole world comes from the feminists and their lack of love traumas, as if I did not have friends in school.
There's all sorts of reasons why people hate each other.
Yeah.
The real reality of it is people just don't like each other.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like even if we went out into space and had our galactic empire, like what sci-fi shows try to teach you, we'll still be killing each other over the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
For the simple reason of we can.
Right.
Hi, Marvin. I want to see if I can get a critical.
No.
Nah, it wouldn't work.
Try it again. Yeah!
Yeah! Double shot, bitch.
Eat shit, Marvin. Some people do understand they're not the hero, but feel as though they're so stuck in the hole they've made for themselves.
That's another part of it where they're basically like, sunken cost, fuck it, you know, what's the point?
Right.
Okay.
At Wally, do you ever plan on doing a podcast?
We kind of are.
I was gonna say, isn't that what this is? We're just giving you something to look at.
Yeah.
Every 13-year-old girl, I'm depressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Shota's the bad guy, is Lolly the side villain?
Well, that's the thing. Like, people act shocked when I talk like this. Because I legit got into arguments with people on Twitter. Where, like, you know, I was on Twitter when the fucking MAP movement was, like, really starting to be a thing. And you had fucking pedophiles on Twitter who were proud about it. And there were people that I knew and talked to going like, well, you know, they do have a mental illness, they need help. And I was very consistent over and over again. These people don't want help. They're manipulating you.
Yeah.
They are the scum of the earth. They are fucking monsters.
Yeah.
And they would act like I'm some, like, high and mighty fucking, you need to understand, get out of the fucking way.
Please. Thank you, X.
They would act like I'm some high and mighty, like, oh, you're just as bad as them, you know, bullshit. They don't understand. If you look into just how fucked up people can get, you will have zero sympathy for these assholes.
There's a very large portion of people out there that unironically think that if you could just get someone to talk to a therapist, then they wouldn't be fucked up. And that's not the case. That is not the fucking case.
No, like, legit, dude. Like, I really like looking into stuff about serial killers and cartels. I really like looking at dark, fucked up shit. Sicario is one of my favorite movies, and that is a really fucking dark movie. It is amazing. I love it. But the big point of that film is there is fucking evil people out there.
Right.
And obviously that's exaggerated for Hollywood, but then you look into what cartels actually do to people, and you realize really wasn't that far off. If anything, they kind of underplayed it.
Right.
Like, and it's this thing where I look at these fucking assholes that are saying, like, well, I have problems, I can't control myself. You are in control of yourself 100% of the fucking time. Anything else, unless you've got, like, a legitimate, debilitating mental issue, like, you are a fucking schizophrenic. No, you absolutely are in control of yourself. You just want an excuse.
Right.
Like, no.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you showed. My profile pic kind of symbolizes that with the whole yin yang thing. It's nice to know we're not alone, right? Lolly is showed as enabler. At Lolly, what was the system designed to fail, or can we actually change it? No system is going to be designed to fail from the beginning.
It is never the system. It is always the people running it.
Yeah.
On paper, every system works.
Yeah. On paper, like fascism works. On paper, capitalism works. On paper, communism works. But in practice, it's always the people in charge that help themselves.
They will rob the coffers. They will always do it, because why wouldn't they?
Yeah. The only way to have, like, true equality would be through a true democracy. And with how many people there are, like, just how many people there are in a big city, that's so fucking impractical.
Not even talking about, like, if it really came down to it, the only way you could have, like, a legit system that works and will forever work is full-blown Wild West-style anarchy, where you're just looking out for your territory.
Yeah. At Lolly, the understandable villain always makes the best stories. Thoughts?
Ow.
That's my thought on that. That's my thought.
Please don't go.
I like the sadistic villain that just fucking stomps your head into a fucking corner to prove a point. Is Mr. X understandable? You tell me. At Lolly, I just want to do what's right for my family no matter what happens to others.
Oh my god. I got fucking comboed.
Oh yeah. At Lolly, any thoughts on Fake Woke by Tom McDonald? I don't think I've heard that.
I don't know either. Like, what is that?
Oh, going into a nuclear agreement with Iran?
47% of America makes me think IQ has been lowered by corporates to control them easily. That's kind of what it is.
Right. Even if there are at Lolly, even if there are two people left in the world, one's gonna want the other dead.
Yeah. Okay. I tried to see if there are any goodies, and Mr. X punished me for it, so I'm just gonna go get the actual thing I need.
At Lolly, then give me something good to watch. More Vampire Cow. I'm thirsty, damn it.
You don't understand. The vampire cow shows up for like 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. 20 seconds.
Maybe 15 seconds. $5 from the one true Madrigal. 2 centuries ago, we were fighting continent-spanning wars over a guy who had his ear cut off, and they expect us to hold hands when we're nukes in space. When we have nukes in space.
Yeah. Like, no, we've only grown to hate each other even more.
No.
And that's never changing.
I lied to my therapist 24/7.
Jesus Christ.
Lolly confirmed guru fetishist. He's not denying it.
I just don't want to die. I don't want to die!
My response to pedos are ill is if a dog is sick beyond repair, you put it down. Listen, here's the thing though. They're not sick, and they should be made examples of in the most brutal fashion.
They know exactly what they're doing. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. They are way too organized.
I think for every fucking second that they put a kid through something, they should have to go through like at least an hour of some horrible form of torture before being executed. I'm talking about removing their kneecaps and sewing them over top of their fucking mouth and asshole and forcing them to fucking crawl and inch across the ground to some other fucking state.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Therapists are incentivized to not solve the problem, so people keep coming back for more treatment.
That's the big lesson.
Well, at the same time, therapists, I don't think they're allowed to give you, like, actual true fucking advice, like life advice, without getting in trouble.
It's kind of weird. We're basically... On paper, they're there to help you deal with your problems. On the other, human psychology is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's like a single sentence can traumatize somebody for fucking years, and nobody knows why.
Chemical castration is a humane solution for pedos that haven't touched kids yet. The ones that did get the rope suspension.
I like, that's the thing. I do not believe in the non-offending pedo thing. I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a thing where if you're already on that line, you are going to do it at some point.
If you're willing to call yourself a pedo, then you've already, something in your mind has already snapped.
You're begging for sympathy, and that's what makes me distrust you.
Yeah. At Lolly, I think that... God damn it! At Lolly, I think that's what I love the most about these podcast type streams. Just being able to talk to people that share my views and opinions, and just knowing I'm not the only one. God damn it. You just got fucking, like...
I was trying to figure out, why can't I climb the ladder? And it fucking out of nowhere.
You just got fucking pancaked.
I did. Okay. So that was Resident Evil 2.
God.
If you were in position to be El Presidente for life, do you believe you'd be a benevolent dictator? Also, any thoughts on Demolition D? I don't know about Demolition D. If I was El Presidente, no joke, I would just steal money and just ditch one day. I would just take as much money as I could and I just leave. I get on the first boat.
Just peace.
Just peace.
Right.
Let's go give it to you.
Get dunked on. Yep.
That was brilliant.
The edgelordiness is strong with this one. Oh, you gotta set an example. Just like X set an example.
Just like X did. Have you tried not getting pancaked by Mr. X? Listen, okay. That is like a speedrun thing they patched out. You have to get stomped on by X.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
Worst speedrun ever.
Seeing your X stomps.
The pimp in the house.
God.
Okay. So that was Resident Evil 2.
Yep.
It was a fun video game. It was a very fun video game. I just put my controller down. And yeah. So, I think we can switch it on over back to the Lolly here. We've been going for a while now.
Yep.
One guy's demanding more milkers. He does not understand how little milkers the Resident Evil 8 demo gives you.
Yeah.
It's like, my bro, dude, like, there are barely any milkers. I tried hitting on the one vampire. All she did was bite my fucking jugular.
Twice. 3 times, actually.
Everyone's just going, X gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
That is like the perfect. Like we need to get this game on PC, and like mod it to where anytime he shows up, you just hear X go and give it to you, just so you can have that moment where he jumps down the stairs and squishes, and you just hear X go and give it to you, and it's fucking splat.
I do have it on my laptop.
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. The Goomba experience.
Goomba, Big Milky. I'm sorry, but there is no Big Milky.
Right.
So yeah, we had a pretty good stream here. We talked about some some Resident Evil. We talked about some Fallout.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking good.
It was a good stream.
It was a pretty great stream. And someone posted a pretty good dark-skinned girl in the waifu channel, and I'm really happy about that.
Ooh, baby boy. Dark skin tomboy GFs.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're just gonna take the next few minutes to kind of chill out, let everyone kind of catch up to where we're at.
Yeah.
Someone could be benevolent but malevolent in secret. Yeah. True heel helped the Dominion economy with a soul monster who killed Haitians for fun. The face went no Big Milky Mommy to Terry Jugular. I like the two genders we have going on in the chat. People want to talk about fucking serious politics shit, and the other half are just demanding vampire boobs.
Right. The two sides of humanity.
Yeah. There is no Big Milky, give me your blood. A lot of Fed posts. There have been a lot of Fed posts. You've been yeeted from Twitter yet? Yes, I have been gone for months, and I have... Recent events with Twitter, everything since I got banned has made me go, why the fuck would I join Twitter again?
Right.
How to join Discord? There should still be an active link in the community post I made this morning. Just go to my channel and look community, and it should be literally the first thing. And yeah, you'll get a link. Thanks Lolly and his friend whose name I don't know. We just call him Shoto for now.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, the duality of man. You are right. The duality of man.
Exactly. Lolly, okay, now I have to go. Night, y'all. Show slaps hard. Have a good week. Hey, you have a good one, man.
Yeah. We're toning it down because it's getting pretty late here, and poor Shota is suffering.
I've been dying from Corona this entire fucking time.
Yeah.
And the later it gets, the worse it gets.
Yeah, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But you know, at the moment, we're having a good time. We're just sort of like letting things play out. Thank you to everybody that showed up. Thank you to everybody who donated.
Oh yeah.
We tried to make this a bit more organized than usual. Trying to make this into an actual fucking beginning, middle, end type stream.
Yeah.
Where there's like clear beginnings and clear what have yous. Sorry that the Resident Evil 8 demo was so short. We genuinely did not know.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it would be like a 30-40 minute thing. Kind of like the Family House demo for 7.
Yeah.
But this was literally just showing off environments.
Right.
So, get on the Fediverse. Josh from Kiwi Farms has a guide on it, and it's as free as social media is ever going to get. Maybe.
First time I've shown it to your stream, even at the end. Love your content.
To Boldly Flee when? I'm going to have to make a day for To Boldly Flee, because that is a long-ass fucking movie.
Yeah.
It is 3 hours long.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, boy. But, yeah, we need to do it, because Kakashi's stream was fun. Suburban Nights was like...
Oh, God.
That was great. To Boldly Flee, we got to cap off the trilogy. And then we're going to do the spiritual reboot. You know, the soft reboot, which is the Quentin Reviews 2020 VidCon. We're capping off this quadrilogy of internet autism.
Oh, God.
You are so absolutely not having fun with this.
The demo is in Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking ignoring everything that comes out of your goddamn mouth for the next hour.
I don't think we're going to go for an hour. We're just, we're letting it go. $5 from Robert Bloomsburg. The apocalypse from the comic book series Crossed is the worst apocalypse to try and survive in. Changed my mind. Yeah, Crossed is like hilariously nihilistic and edgy.
Yeah.
It's like at that point, that's bullshit. Where the writer is intentionally trying to kill you.
Oh yeah. That's good old fucking what's his face.
Yeah.
Fuck. What is his name?
Who are you talking about?
The creator.
Garth Ennis?
Yeah, good old Garth Ennis.
Jave review win.
God. Lolly, your opinion on the prototype video game?
It was pretty good. I don't remember too much about it. I remember it was like anime as fuck and edgy, but I liked how you could just go into like infected zones and just go on rampages against zombies.
Yeah.
That was fun.
There's a lack of hentai. I am disappointed. We'll fix that.
In all seriousness, I tried to watch it as homework very last 20 minutes. Oh, he's talking about to boldly flee.
Yeah.
To boldly flee. Yeah, we're gonna get through it. I have been through 2 fucking Nostalgia Critic movies. To boldly flee is not gonna defeat me.
And God Christ.
To boldly flee
6-hour stream.
Unironically, it might actually be. That's gonna be a long. I might have to start at like 8 in the morning and be like, you know, first thing I'm doing in the day, watching Nostalgia Critic.
8 to 8 stream.
Why can't Berserk get a good adaptation? Because nobody wants to touch it.
It keeps getting mishandled.
It really does. Vampires from 30 Days of Night Apocalypse. They still follow the sun rule. They're still intelligent.
Yeah.
So if you turn, you can just turn on the vampires and be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Cross the world where everyone's on ketamine.
Pretty much. Is pegging gay?
I mean...
Depends on who's doing the pegging.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's like, I can't wait for the shotgun jokes. One of these days, I'm going to make the wrong joke to somebody and they're going to be like, dude, that's fucked up. He was my friend. And I'll be like, it's not my fault Wario diddled children and shot himself. It is not my fault he did that.
Listen, Jew Warrior got what he fucking deserved.
Jesus Christ.
When everyone is on ketamine, no one's really on ketamine.
Leeches are leeches. They are.
Leeches are here to bleed you dry and then leave. Just like women.
Okay. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and wind it all down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, let me go ahead and get up. I gotta stretch my leg. My fucking. If I sit down too long, my legs fucking kill me.
Yeah.
I'll be content with one more season. Blue Exorcist. That was my first anime I watched. Started finished generally love. People like Blue Exorcist.
Really?
Yeah. Here.
I mean, I know about Blue Exorcist.
Yeah.
This cool though.
Okay, who got shot? Showed it's okay. Put the gun down. They didn't like you putting out the gun.
That's because they're cowards. At Lolly, Freedom of Hiller got an adaptation where the main character rapes another character early in the series. Berserk would be adapted, or should be adapted.
Yeah. That is the thing where for a while I kept thinking like, it's because Berserk is too edgy. Then everything else came out and I'm like, yeah, no, it's bullshit. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and call it now. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Really appreciate it. We had a lot of fun this stream. A lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's always great chatting with you guys.
Oh yeah. I'm going to keep working on videos. Hopefully some will be out by this coming Thursday. Not sure if I'll stream this week just because I have been streaming a little too much. It's like, I kind of want to get back to making videos. So I'm going to emphasize that instead. But for now, this was a lot of fun. Hope everyone had a great time.
Oh yeah.
And see you guys.
Hope you all have a wonderful time. You're all breathtaking.
I stare at the stars and the sky up above and think, what am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love? myself on the streets below and ask every child I know, do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one of these will show? I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end. Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday. Why can't each of us in the world ever see the best things in life are free? Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to me. I fall to my knees, I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass me by. Happy ever after, please stay for a while. Make time refuse to fly. I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend, 'cause I know how good it has been. Facing forever, here I stand, come what may. Bring the old, bring the new, yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
Bye.